that's it. You're done.
Impossible. Pero I got his former coach on Wednesday.
Okay,
The
good.
Mike Dunlap.
Try to tell him to arrange you a talk with Michael J. Oh, di ba?
Hindi yata sila in good terms kasi he got fired by Michael Jordan.
Matagal na yun.
Yeah, we're live now, huh? We're
Okay.
just letting the attendees come in.
Okay. How many ang papasok tingin mo?
Nag-register is around 100 plus. Usually mga 70 yan.
Okay, 50% more, huh?
Oh, usually 60 or 70.
Pag may Michael Jordan, viral ka na.
The most was Tim Cohn was the most, almost 200. Of course. All right. Yeah. The Dean. And then Popovich look. All right. Now we're just waiting for the other attendees to come in. But good evening, everyone. It's a special day for us, although it's typhoon. It's coming at around 8 p.m. We'll hit 50 kilometers away from Manila, but we're here to talk about basketball and the sports we love. And again, joining us tonight is, of course, our resident sports psychologist, Doc Teddy Villasor. Good evening, Doc.
Good evening, everyone.
And of course, the Dean, broadcaster, Quinito Henson. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. It's so nice to be with you all over again.
Yes, and tonight we have two very special guests. Of course, one is the owner, CEO of Blackwater Elite, ang boss namin. And siyempre, and the Ever Bilena Group. But I'll give Sir Quinito the chance to introduce both of them.
Well, I think both our guests are not only passionate about basketball, but also very close friends. First of all, you mentioned the CEO of Blackwater. He's the team owner of the Blackwater Elite team in the PBA, someone who has put in a lot of years and love and heart for the game of basketball. He was once a chairman of the Philippine Basketball League, someone who is I would say, the heart and soul behind the Blackwater team. We know that Blackwater has big plans for the coming PBA season. We want to find out what will happen to Blackwater in the coming season, because we're not even sure what the season will look like in the PBA. So that would be Mr. Joseldo C.
Hello, everyone.
Excited to see you here this evening.
Nice to join you guys.
And then our other special guest, another dear friend, someone who's, as I mentioned, very passionate about the game. He's the East Asia Super League CEO. And he resides in Hong Kong, speaks Mandarin. His heart is in Asia. He has produced, 4 events and 74 games over the last 3 years in Macau, involving teams from the Philippines, from China, South Korea, and Japan. He's none other than Mr. Matt Bayer, and welcome, Matt.
Thank you, Quinito. It's a pleasure to be here. I've been looking forward to this event all week, so we're gonna have some fun.
Definitely. So welcome, Matt, to the Philippines.
Thanks. Via
Zoom.
Philippines.
Yeah.
I think the first question everybody wants to find out from both our guests would be, how have you been during this very trying time? First, Mr. C.
Well, I've been stuck at home for the past 55 days. And this is the first time, I think most of us is the first time to be staying at home 55 days, doing nothing, watching Netflix, and my theater is down my office, my 8 to 10 hours office for the past 50 plus days. So at least now I have a rapid pass. I can start going to my office.
And Matt, how have you been in Hong Kong?
Been quite well. I mean, Hong Kong is not under lockdown now, so it's been life is relatively normal. So you can go to the office, you can go for dinner, you can meet your friends, etc. But everyone is 100% in masks, and it's those moments when you're leaving the house in a hurry or something, and you're like, well, I'm not used to just default taking a mask with me. So, that's kind of the reality. But looking forward to seeing live sports, looking forward to what the second half of 2020 looks like.
Matt, just talking about basketball under the new normal, what do you expect basketball to be like?
Well, I think that from the player experience and from preseason training camp, I think a big part is going to be having players being tested on a regular basis to be able to take part in training, and then it's going to be regulation of this ecosystem around the players. Who's in the arena? Who's the people for the TV crew, etc. And the challenge will be as people interact around with people in society before we have a vaccine, there's just so many question marks. So how do you keep a controlled environment even with all of these variables?
What about the league this year? Are you planning another terrific 12 before the year ends? And what about 2021 for the opening of the big league, the Super League?
So for this fall, so far, we are planning to have our event in Macau, September 15th to 20th, and another terrific 12. We're already in the final planning stages with the Sports Bureau in Macau, and we're discussing a strategic partnership with one of the major integrated resorts for that. We are watching the COVID situation and to see how it develops. And I think a bigger question will be, how does our home and away league look in October 2021? And what is the new normal by then? And especially because we're all about teams traveling from country to country in a very short time period, integrated into their regular seasons. So how do we do that? And, does a journey like Hong Kong to Manila, which is normally, door to door, 4 to 5 hours, including airport security, everything, does that become an all-day trip? What does that stuff look like in the future?
And Mr. C, what about the Blackwater team?
Well, the team is hibernating now. So I'm hoping that the government will allow the PBA teams to start their practice next week. And I'm hoping that the government also will allow the PBA to start the closed-door games, so that can provide some sort of a normalcy to our country, to be back in shape, and also that the Filipino people can be able to watch the PBA games to have something good entertainment to look up to.
Well, about your Blackwater team, if I may say, Mr. C, you have a lot of new players, And I'm looking at the list here. You have Maurice Shaw, a Philam, who's 35 years old. Your first round pick, your second round pick was Escoto. You have Frank Goya, Ed Dakiwag. You have Ron Dennison. You have Magat. All of these are new players. And I think you're also getting Chris Biton.
Yes, that's right.
So that's a loaded new lineup. It's a revamped lineup. Looks like you're dead serious to make a big impact this season.
Of course, we'll be back. We'll come back big time. But unfortunately, this COVID thing hit us. So everybody is Steven, starting from zero. So all the teams are practically the same, out of condition. So we hope that the players can come back and regain their lost muscles.
Okay.
Matt, just a question. How long has it been the lockdown over in Hong Kong?
I mean, it was never really there. I mean, it's been going on and off in different forms, but we're also observing this and how it's moved. So we saw at like January 21st, the CBA played its last game, and then after that, all the teams went into a lockdown mode for a while, and then it hit Korea, and then it hit Japan, and then it hit Philippines last out of These are the geographies that we work in. And then with Taiwan, they never stopped, and they went all the way
Yeah.
through a championship with a
Yeah.
closed arena. So we've been seeing all of these different models, and now like the Chinese teams were affected first, but then they're actually the ones that are back now practicing full team the quickest, and they've been back since early February. So it's just every situation is slightly different.
Oh, so the Chinese teams, the CBA teams are practicing already?
Yeah, the CBA team
Okay.
has been practicing since February. They're really focused on keeping a closed environment. No outside people are allowed in their ecosystem for training. The CBA is planning to really relaunch games on sometime mid to late June. Potentially early July. The question is right now: is it going to be a format that has the import players or not? Because the foreigners are currently not allowed into China unless for a special business purpose. So I think right now 15 out of the 38 import players which are playing in the CBA are in China, plus or minus a few. So you look at that, and some of the teams, like for example Shanghai with Gerald Cunningham, Ray McCallum, Donatus Matiunas, those guys are all there. They would be at a huge advantage over one of the teams that doesn't have any of their foreigners back.
How about other countries? You mentioned that you're a good resource person to ask what's happening. So Taiwan ended their league. So but Korea, I heard, is gonna start soon. What's your news on the other countries in their professional leagues?
So Korea is they're in off season. They canceled the season, but the teams generally practice on an all year round basis. So they're practicing right now. And the Japanese teams, they're currently on a break. So they canceled the season and then are in the process of wrapping up the contracts. Obviously, like the situation from player perspective and player team relationship perspective is not exactly easy to deal with. As I'm sure Dio, you understand from canceling in the season, what do you do with all of these contracts? And I think all of the leagues have been trying to figure that out.
You mentioned that there will be a terrific 12 this November. Will there be Philippine teams involved?
This September 15th to 20th.
September 15.
And if Filipinos can enter Macau, yes, there will be Filipinos involved. I certainly hope so.
Which PBA teams are going to be playing?
Yeah, well, Blackwater, of course, no doubt. But I mean, we had great PBA teams last time, as you know. I think that for us, we're blessed with any PBA team that can come. But of course, for us, we're aiming to be the best teams of the best in the best East Asian league, and so we want the best teams possible.
So that's September 15 to 20.
That's correct. Yeah. And everyone on this broadcast is welcome to join. Please join us.
Yes, yeah, we're all hoping that we do basketball soon.
Of course.
Matt, tell us what you think about what's going on in the NBA, because a lot of the basketball players all over the world are looking at what the NBA is going to be doing, and then maybe make a decision on how they're going to approach their own situations after things are settled in the NBA.
Sure. Well, I mean, the NBA right now is, I think they're struggling with the idea of how would they do this sort of bubble model. I think the latest proposals are for Orlando and Las Vegas, and that I think it's a very challenging thing to do in a country like the U.S. The players have very large social circles and whatnot, and to try to have this total isolation or total, I guess isolation bubble phenomenon is very difficult to operate. And so, what the NBA is concerned about is that these sponsorship contracts and media rights contracts are saying that they have to have a critical mass of 70 games. So if they haven't yet come to that mass, so the NBA is losing a ton of revenue. And you know, there's also teams that are in factions, because if you're a team that's looking very likely for a high playoff seed, you may want to continue to go. But if you have no hope whatsoever, then you just want it to be over and you know, just look forward to next season whenever that starts.
I was looking at the schedule of games that they've played. The teams have played anywhere between 63 to 67 games, so falling short of the 82-game regular season. But now Commissioner Silver has opened training facilities, but for certain teams only. Portland and Cleveland have now opened their facilities, but only 4 players can come at a time. They can't even play 2-on-2 basketball, and not even the head coach can show up for these practices. So it's very limiting, very restrictive. And as you know, as you were saying, there is this plan for Orlando and Las Vegas to host the Eastern and the Western Conference playoffs all the way until the finals. But you know, which teams will qualify? Shaquille O'Neal has said maybe they should just scrap the whole season. What do you think?
Oh, I mean, I think this becomes a question of how does the league sustain itself in this model? I mean, who's going to take it on the chin? Like, because you've got to have either the teams take it or the players take it. And you know, if you look at the recent 2 collective bargaining agreements, they've both been highly in favor of the players. And I think the real key is that are players and their agents going to cooperate with these agreements to decide what is the settlement of the salary? And there's going to be players that lose out, and the owners are losing out. You know, the league is really there to facilitate what happens between both sides. But you know, no one is a winner in this. And in my other hat as an agent for CBA players, I've said that on calls with all league officials and with all of the team representatives there, is that as a player representative, you're responsible for trying to find the best possible solution in this period. But everyone needs to have a mutual understanding that, you know, we're all taking a haircut. And I think if the NBA can figure that out, then as long as it's safe, they would love to do something.
So as far as the CBA is concerned, there's no like a decision on the contracts of players or anything on that, on the imports. So, or all the imports that went home already, their salaries are cut.
I think that the CBA hasn't come out with something external yet, but from everything that I've heard on the subject is that basically it's going to be following the FIBA guidelines for it. And you know, with the FIBA guidelines with salary ranges and what is the appropriate compensation for if the season is canceled and whatnot. The other thing that is like an issue with the imports is that technically for many of the imports, the teams were telling them in February and March to return, and there were flights available to return. So the act of not returning is actually, you know, it's them kind of giving up their rights for this process. So it's you know, the players have made that choice themselves, and they have to live with the consequences. It's different than the players being in China and then the season being canceled or postponed or whatever. So, you know, I think the CBA is going to choose to follow FIBA guidelines as much as possible.
What about the PBA, Mr. C? How are things shaping up? All the teams have agreed that contracts will be renewed if they're expired. They will be honored.
Actually, right now, nothing is definite. But I was requesting that if we can do some instead of giving them their full salary, we instead planning to give them some financial aid in lieu of their contracts because they're not playing. So I was telling them it could be we could use an ABL as a president or the volleyball players here in Manila. But so far there's no action, and also I've been requesting them if we can do some practices for the team since they are professional, and so closer practice, and then possibly in after this lifting of the quarantine, like the DCQ by June, maybe towards end of June or early July, we can do some closed door games. So everything is hanging there. I don't know if my request for something like this can be pushed through or not.
You think there's a chance that we can still continue with the Philippine Cup, maybe to begin September? I understand the board will convene again in August to decide whether we do one conference or no conference.
Yeah, they plan. The PBA board has decided to meet again in August and decide whether if they will pursue to continue a one conference tournament or outright cancellation. So right now, nothing is definite because we want to see how this COVID thing goes along. So everything is really very unpredictable now.
Eddie, you got some questions to ask our guest?
Yes, we have some questions here, Coach Ariel. Sir Deo, this is for you, sir. This is from Coach Ian. He's asking what made you decide to join the PBA? Thank you.
Well, you mean joining the PBA last 2014?
Yes.
Well, as you know, I'm a diehard basketball fan, and of course, who doesn't want to join the PBA if you have the chance and you have the resources to do it? Fortunately, in 2014, we're expanding our Blackwater brand, and I found that the PBA is a perfect vehicle for marketing trust, and we were able to cut some of our budget into the PBA team. So that's how we started. So the past 6 years, we're doing well. Of course, there's some up and down on the team, but it's probably a part of the learning process or the tuition fee. And it's no joke to fight this big conglomerate team. So at least we are small boys in the big boys club.
This is a follow-up question, sir. With your love for sports, do you have plans on building your own sports facility and training complex for the elite?
Actually, we don't have that plan at the moment. There's so many gyms coming up here in Manila, so we just stay focused on our team, and we just look for good facilities that are going to be built soon here.
This is a question for Sir Matt. How do you decide which teams to invite, and how many slots are allotted for each league or country? Thank you.
Sure. So currently for our terrific 12 format, that we're slightly flexible, but I'd say that for where we prefer to have out of China, Japan, Korea, Philippines, 3 from each country. That's the ideal format, but it also is revolving around what is league collaboration with us and what works with the league schedule. And one thing with the PBA, which has been awesome, is just that given the fact that there's 3 conferences every year, that we've had the relationship that's grown, that we're able to have the PBA teams in the tournament right before the season starts. So, yeah.
Matt, Ian's curious, how did you come up with the idea for the Terrific 12? Thank you.
Sure. Well, I think that for me, this was like, I always sort of growing up in the U.S. and my first job in basketball was working in the NBA for the Milwaukee Bucks when they were a lot worse than they are now, and I, I I loved it, and I saw that the U.S. has got NBA teams across the entire continent, and I was just thinking, having a lot of time in China, and there's a lot of there's a ton of Chinese fans, and the league is very mature. And then I started to study about the other leagues, but then I was just thinking, well, there's definitely a need for these fans to interact more than just national team games, which are happening once a year or maybe even less. If you look at many of the national teams, they're not even playing in given years. So, you know, I just think that the fans want to see their hometown heroes going against their nearby neighbors, and it's exciting. It's different. People are interested. Who can do what better? It's a opportunity for dialogue. And the thing that it does is that it makes the players in the domestic leagues stronger, and it makes the national teams stronger. And so you just see a variety of opponents, and like for the Gilas, I think that it, just like any of the national teams, like a benefit is just going to be able to see a more wider variety of opponents as a younger player. And when that pool is bigger, coaches, scouts get to see players do things that maybe they weren't even expecting against a different type of opponent. So that part from a basketball thing is very exciting too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Matt, I have to ask, last year, Lance Stevenson made quite a big splash in the Terrific 12. How do you do in the CBA with Leoning?
He's great. I mean, Lance is a, the one thing of Lance, which is so fun about him, is that he is like always game ready. He's just a player that comes to bring it, and he's super competitive. And I think we're all enjoying these broadcasts of Jordan and The Last Dance these days, but you see a lot of that same spirit in Lance. And he gets angry when he's taken out of practice from the shooting roles. He wants more time on. He works well with his teammates. He's totally new to China, but embraced it. He's just a very hardworking and professional guy. And he's fun too. I mean, that's what fans like, is he's just
showman.
Really fun.
Is he still strumming his guitar
all
after a game?
time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Well, we saw you strumming the guitar with him after the finals.
How could you not? I was happy. That was a great finals game. I will never let that picture go.
Yeah.
The video can go.
That was nice.
Matt, there's also a question here. Would you consider staging a talent showcase, like a slam dunk or 3-point shootout or obstacle challenge in a Terrific 12?
Absolutely, yes.
Uh-huh.
That would be so much fun. I think like our purpose has been always like, let's get the core game good, and let's make sure that it flows smoothly. There's no issues with the rest. People are playing on a really good floor. It looks good for all the fans in the arena and on broadcast. And we're getting more and more to the softer side, to focusing on entertainment in the stadium, and more of these sort of diverse basketball offerings that are more entertaining, but also like in the online space too, looking at what are we able to give our fans in this period where there's no live competition, and give people interesting content about the players that they love. So entertainment, whether it be in the arena or on your own devices, is really important to us.
What about players playing without an audience, Matt? How do you think that's going to affect them?
I mean, I saw this, like, I was listening to the podcast. I don't know if you've heard Bill Simmons, but in the US, and he was talking about the difference between UFC and WWE, and like what does it look like with no audience? And that, he was saying that UFC was just really cool because the core product, the fight is actually just so real, and you could hear things like the groaning and the hitting and all of this much more live. But with the WWE, which is essentially just fake, dancing around and choreographed moves, like they said it was terrible. So like, I think if the core product, the game itself is really good, then you can make the production look perhaps cooler in a different way with no audience. It's just that, you have to realize you're playing for the fans in their homes on their devices. And you're not playing for a live crowd, which I think for players is a different experience for sure.
But would you consider that, if that's gonna be the new normal, would you consider playing the Terrific 12 on a close environment?
Absolutely. I mean, that's kind of what we've been talking about with the Sports Bureau of Macau for this fall, is that playing it in a closed environment, but also playing it in where maybe we have audience that come in that are that they're COVID tested, but they stay in sort of pods or some sort of small enclosed thing. Like you could bring in a small school group and put them in a pod, or a group of VIPs and put them in a pod, or media put them in a pod.
So, Boss Giseldo, would you consider playing in that kind of an environment? You should consider playing without fans.
So better have something than nothing.
Okay, of course. Yeah.
So you don't have much choice now.
There's a question here, boss. What was your motivation in supporting the women's basketball in the country?
Well, it's all started way back in 1998 when we had the Ever Belena Gandang Pinay team, which we won. And then after a year, we won it again. It's a back-to-back champion. Then after 10 years, we went back to WPBL. Of course, all these three teams are with our legendary coach Pat Aquino. So we won a three-peat. So when I saw that, I said, why should I not support the national team when I got a future legendary coach for women's basketball? So, and then we started the Caroline under-16 women girls team. And then after 2 or 3 years, it was improving, and we were spotted by Herbert C. of NU and SM Supermarkets. And he called me up and asked me to help out in the NU women's basketball program. So when we were available already after the Caroline U16 team, so we decided to help out SM and NU on their women's team. And then, of course, we were good. We got a two-peat, back-to-back or three-peat already. And then SBP came to us and said, why don't you guys help the women's team? So we just came hand in hand. And of course, I cannot do it without my legend coach, Pat Aquino. So
Six-time champion.
Yeah, 6-time.
96 game winning streak. Shout out to Coach Pat. He's watching on YouTube right now. So, boss, they're curious, how hands-on are you with the Blackwater team and with the women's team?
Of course, I'm very hands-on. That's why I get Jacob to handle the teams, so that at least I can have first-hand information on what's happening. So that's my secret
eyes and
weapon.
ears. And for our attendees, our new team manager is Jacob, is the son-in-law of our big boss. Okay, Teddy, there's a question about for boss also.
Boss, earlier, the former Toyota players talked about the rivalry with the Crispa Redmanizers. What would the guest opinion on how to bring back post-COVID and no restrictions on social distancing factor people to watch live in the PBA? Mr. C mentioned before that the rivalries would be good for the PB. What corporate team would be a brand rival for the Blackwater League?
Of
Thank
course,
you.
we won't mention the rival.
I can mention them.
Okay. All right.
I like to see Rexona and all those big guys to play with us. Why not? The more the merrier. Hello.
Yeah, yes.
Boss,
Boss.
this is a question from Mark. Mark's asking, have you considered opening a professional women's basketball league?
Well, I'm not into that. Well, I should say I don't have the organization to do that women's tournament. So it's a different ball game and it's a different structure. So right now my hands are quite full with both the men's Blackwater men's team and also the NU women's and the national women's team, the Gilas team. So I don't have the time anymore to do that women's tournament. So maybe if somebody will come up, then for sure we will help and support them.
Maybe East Asia Super League for women's, Matt. Have you ever thought of that idea?
Yeah, I have thought of. I mean, it's. I think that the women's leagues in Asia are top of the world, and I think the challenge is always going to be how are you going to commercialize it. So for us, like from a competition perspective, I think I could see the day where East Asia Super League is organizing competitions in a invitational format like we are with the Terrific 12, but I think operating a full season league is a very difficult thing from a commercialization perspective.
As a follow-up, do you think EuroLeague type of format where the games are played in the middle of every country's domestic league is financially and logistically feasible?
Yes.
Yes.
If I didn't think so, I wouldn't be doing it.
So that's the idea of your Super League next year.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, I mean, I think that the point is that you get the fans all watching in the middle of their seasons. It's a way to break up the monotony of a long season from a fan's perspective. And the thing is, the geographies which we've selected to be involved are all within a very nearby travel. It's a 3 to 5 hour maximum trip. Many are shorter than that. So we think from a travel perspective, it's feasible, and financially, definitely. I mean, if you look at like with a team owner, you wouldn't want to extend the season or to be paying extra months of salary. So it makes sense to be doing it in the middle of the season, and the players, the rosters are all the best. So yeah, you definitely want to do that. The one thing that we do is in good faith, we avoid playoff times as much as possible. So we do not want to get in the middle of like, making every coach in every league hate us because we're going to have competition and injure his star players right before playoffs. So that's something when we're working with FIBA as our partner, that we avoid the national team windows. As we work with the leagues to do planning, that we avoid these sensitive dates and things like that. So scheduling is a challenge, and you're trying to match up 4 leagues that have never worked together, and to put all of this, put everyone together in one room and to make them agree on a schedule is probably the most difficult thing.
When will it start, the East Asia Super League?
October 2021.
Which
Wow.
month?
October.
Oh, October.
2021. Wow. Exciting times.
Yeah, so
That's
I mean,
something to look forward to.
there's a lot that we're doing at this moment to get to the point of like formal announcement of schedule, or when things are when games are going to be where, and that there's a lot of work right now that's going on behind the scenes with FIBA and with the various leagues. So just stay tuned for more news there, but it's coming in the coming month.
And I think there's a possibility that maybe one of the Philippine teams will be made up of national players, maybe those chosen to be future national players?
Yes, I mean that's the model that we've discussed, and I think that the point of this is that like we want to be doing things to add power to the domestic leagues and to the domestic ecosystem. So if that's what the PBA and the stakeholders around Gilas see as like the best thing that we can do together to help elevate Philippines basketball, then definitely we want to do that.
Oh.
And I think it sounds very commercially successful too.
There's some more questions, Doc Teddy.
This is for Boss Deo. Do you think the current core of the Blackwater Elite will be the foundation that you will build on from here on out, with players like Mac Bello and Mauricio and so on?
I think, yeah, this is a good team, fairly even, no superstars in the team, and I believe this team can be a big, good, solid core for the coming Blackwater Elite lineup. And of course, every now and then we will add some, less some players, but basically this will be the core already for our future Blackwater Elite team.
Boss Deo, do you have any plans in putting a coaching academy here in the Philippines?
That's for coaching academy for Mac Bayer.
Coaching academy. Haven't thought of that one yet, but look, good ideas are always welcome, and I think the best players come from good coaches. So I think Coach Ariel has got us hooked up for whatever we need to figure out in the coaching department. So let's speak after this, Coach.
Sure. That would be a great idea. Thank you for that question, for our attendees. Christian, thank you for the question. Yeah. So just a theoretical, just like a fantasy. Like, should there be no leagues this year? Can the Super League exist, or what do you think?
That's
If the
for
domestic leagues, yeah, Matt. If the domestic leagues, let's say there's no PBA for the year, is it possible that you can still invite Blackwater to come over, or?
Look, like for me, I would love that. I would love for if fans are looking for, they're starved for PBA content, and if we are able to be a platform where games can take place. I think the issue is travel. You have to be able to travel in a safe way. So for this year, our event in Macau, if we are able to get a team safely on and they're safely received from Manila to Macau, then yes, absolutely. But right now, I'm sitting in Hong Kong and I can't even go to Macau. So, it isn't open right now.
Well, we're all praying that the pandemic will be soon over.
Yes, absolutely.
Teddy, any more questions?
We have a couple more. Was there? Would you put up if you were to put up a fantasy team made of current and past PBA players, who will be your top 10 draft for this team?
including the old,
Including the old now, yeah.
Yeah.
Current and past. Wow, that's hard.
So how long the past up to the time of Atoy Ko and Jaworski?
I guess so. Yes, boss. Sige. Tutay, you love your basketball, so that's a test. Sige. Name your 10.
Course.
Oh, point guard.
At guard is Jowo and Atoy.
Okay.
And then Francis Anais and maybe who else? Maybe Francis, the director.
Hector Calma. Okay,
Hector
that's your forwards, boss.
For the forwards, you can have the aerial Voyager,
Oh, Bineses. So one more forward.
Kenneth Duremdes.
Duremdes. Wow.
Diba?
Oh, power forward, boss.
Power
Dalawa.
forward, of course, Macbelo.
Macbelo. Okay, ha? Siyempre. Siyempre.
And then, who else? Another one, Alvin Patrimonio.
Okay, wow. And then, so, dalawa center.
Siyempre, Asi Taulaba.
Si Taulava.
And then, Julmar Pajardo.
Wow, super team. So, recap that. Let's recap that. So, Jaworski, Atoy Ko, Francis Arnaiz, Hector Calva, Virgel Meneses, Kenneth Duremdes, Mac Belo, Alvin Patrimonio, Asi Taulava, and Junmar Fajardo. Wow, what a 10. Who do you know?
We'll send that team to the terrific 12 and bring them.
That would be a badass team. I'm looking forward to that.
For you, Matt, your 10 best players in Asia.
Oh my goodness! Wow, okay.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think here.
Without imports, no imports.
Yeah, of course. So I would say if I'm looking at, I would take Jimmy Alapag. I'd take Terrence Romeo. I'd take Junmar.
All right.
I would also take Asi.
I
mean, so now
4 Filipinos already, huh?
So I've got 4 Filipinos. Then I would take Yuki Tagashi, Makoto Hajima. I would take up and coming like our new guy Avi Schaefer in Toyota. Then I would definitely want to have. Now I think I've got too many bigs, so maybe no Ming, but I think I would take Yao Ming regardless because he's good for shots. And then
so 2 more. That's 2.
When I need an outside shooter, I'd take Yijian Lian because even though he's big, he doesn't shoot threes. So and then
quite a big team you have, huh?
And then I need a real baller, so I'm gonna take Guo Ailun too. So yeah, there's my team.
Wow. Interesting lineup also. Boss Deo, Asi started playing with Blue Detergent under Ever Bilena. How did you discover him? That's the question.
Well, I think the Asi was introduced to me by Will Wilson. Not the Will Wilson we have here in Manila. It's a 6'3" point guard that I had. And he said, "Boss, you need a big man." I said, "Who's the big man?" He said, "There's one guy from Hawaii." I said, "Who's he?" He said, Asi Taulava. And then I said, "What's his job there?" "He's a bouncer from a club." So I called him up. So I told him he was true enough. He was in the beach. He said, "I'm a beach bum." So in the daytime, we'll just lay in the beach. So I said, Will Wilson recommended you. Are you going to come? Are you willing to come to Manila? I said, so what's that about? It's a business cup, a 2-week tournament. Okay, he said, how much will you pay me? I said, $1,000 a week, so $2,000. I said, make it 3,000. I'll go there. So
that's how it started, huh?
So
there's no salary cap. There's no salary cap in PBL, boss. Baka maano tayo dyan, ha?
It's a business cup. All pilam eh.
All right. All right. Matt, the NBA Online Fantasy League is a big hit among fans. Any chances that you launch Online Fantasy League?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think that there's a lot of things that with fantasy that are interesting, and in terms of how esports has just exploded, especially during this period, and how there's things for predictive gaming and all of these things for related to sports, yeah, I mean, if we miss the boat on this, then I think it's just silly. So we have a lot to do in terms of our core product, but this type of an entertainment option, I think, is within the next 3 to 5 years for us.
Good. We're down to our last two questions. Dean, I'll give you the honor of asking the final two questions.
Okay, well, first for Boss Deo, what is it like to have a new coach in Nash Rosella? What does he bring to your team? Is it a new challenge? Is it a new vibe for your team?
Well, Nash is a quiet and nice guy. And you will think that he's a nice guy, but when he's in the court teaching the players, he's a tough guy. So I've seen him when he talks, everybody listens. So that's the way he runs a team, and I've full trust and confidence in him. In fact, when he came in, automatically all his all the FEU boys from the 2015 champion team just suddenly come into the team. So it's like a reunion for the team. When we had a team building, I saw them. I said, these guys are not professional players. These guys are kids in the block. So they're enjoying time. Looks like they have a reunion, and there's no star complex among them. So I was happy, and in fact, I was joining them in the swimming pool for our team building. And Ted can attest to that, it's a solid team, I believe.
Very solid. They're all together, and they all participated in all of the activities. It was a great experience to be with the Blackwater for that team building.
Doc Teddy facilitated our team building right before we started the conference. Unfortunately, we weren't able to play any game yet. All right. There's one more question here. Pacquiao's connected with Blackwater. How was that story, daw, boss?
Well, it all started when Asi was playing for my team. He was going out almost every night for fun. So one day I caught him sleeping when I was picking him up. So I said to my business partner, Raul Palila, I think we need to have somebody to condition Asi. He said, I have this guy, Pacquiao, my boxer who's training him. So Pacquiao was not a Pacquiao now, he was a nobody then. So I said, okay, get him to run Asi for MWF 6 to 9 in the morning. So that's how we started with Manny and running with Asi. And as you see, Manny is really in condition. When he was running around PICC, he ran maybe 10, 15 laps. Asi was just running half of what he has run.
So that was 98, boss? 99? 98?
97.
97. Wow.
Oh.
How much were you paying Manny?
200 pesos for 3 hours.
Right.
I have to pick Manny up in his place at the LNM gym in San Paulo, near the UST, Santo Tomas University.
What an amazing story.
It's a great story.
Boss Deo, we have one more. It's not exactly a question. Ian just wants to share this with you. Boss Deo, I'm a HR practitioner, and I salute you for taking care of your Ever Bilena employees during this pandemic, and even giving them additional opportunities for livelihood, even with the risk of them leaving the company. So, Boss Deo, Ian just wanted to let you know that.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, boss.
I have a last question for Matt.
All right.
In this difficult time, Matt, you remain very optimistic about basketball and getting the Terrific 12 off the ground, and also the East Asia Super League next year. The future may be a little hazy now, but what drives your optimism?
Look, I think that every day is you should live it like your last. I mean, and at the end of the day, it's like I am a Christian, and I believe that the optimism definitely comes from the fact that I'm serving a larger purpose, and I think that basketball itself and why we're all here is that we're making people happy, we're giving people a sense of fair competition, children dreams, etc. So it's like, I mean, what's a better way to spend your days?
Yeah. Great answer. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So again, we'd like to thank our beloved guests for tonight for sharing their thoughts on basketball after this pandemic and giving us everyone, the coaches and us fans, what to look forward to after this pandemic. And of course, I'd like to give opportunity for Matt and Sir Deo to some parting words.
I'll be the one starting.
Okay, boss.
Okay, thank you, Ariel, for this. I think you're doing good with this webinar. Maybe
Thank you,
one
boss.
of these days you'll be the #1 webinar for basketball. So
I'm
wish
enjoying
you all the
myself,
luck.
boss.
Wish you all the luck, and I hope Michael Jordan will be your guest, so that he'll be the #1. But hope to see you guys soon when the pandemic is gone.
Thank you,
Also,
boss.
Tito and Matt, miss you guys.
Yeah,
Yes.
we miss
You too,
you
boss.
too. We miss you too.
Matt.
Yeah. Well, Ariel, thank you so much for organizing this, and I'm really happy to promote this platform. I think that you're gonna give the television stations a run for their money. So just gotta
I'm
keep
just
up the good work.
coaches already.
Keep up the good work, and
Yeah.
I can't wait to see all of these good friends in person in Manila, hopefully within 2020.
Yes, we're all
Looking
hoping for that.
forward to it.
And for our attendees and those on YouTube, stand by because we have that online auction after this. So just stand by for that. And I know Dr. Eddie is very interested in that. Again, all the proceeds will go to the freelance coaches who couldn't work right now since and some stuff that couldn't work because of the pandemic. And it was a success the last time with the frontliners that Blackwater is supporting. And we'd like to thank all the coaches that donated and also the players that donated their jerseys, their shoes, and of course to Sir Quinito, the dean, for donating the Manny Pacquiao boxing, the signed Manny Pacquiao boxing glove. So it's be one of the items to be auctioned off tonight. We're able to raise 60,000 the last time, and hopefully we can get some more so that we can buy grocery packs for the coaches that couldn't work right now for their families. Again, good night, Sir Boss Deo. Good night, Matt and Sir Quinito. Thank you for joining us. And
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
items also, so I'll put you as attendees. So, but feel free to join us also on YouTube, and to the attendees, stay for a while.
Great.
And good night. Good night to our special.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
See you.
Good night. See you. See you.
See you.
Okay. All right. Okay, Doc. So, coaches, are you ready? I know there's a typhoon coming, but there's some good news and bad news. So, typhoon is the bad news. Good news is we might this would have been our last day, but since our quarantine was extended, we have some coaches that will join us. There's a shooting coach that's gonna join us at 8 p.m. tomorrow. Then the next one will be on Wednesday with the coach Mike Dunlap. So that will be something to look forward to, coaches. So again, would like to thank you for supporting. So are you excited to start? So let's, Doc.
First item.
First item, we start. We start with the bang. We'll start with the bang. Let's start with the signed Jimmy Alapag Gilas shirt. Nike signed Jimmy Alapag shirt.
What's the size?
The size is large.
Thing bid?
Opening bid? 300. 300. Oh, yeah? Paano ba? Help me, where's Ian and, Ian and Emerito? Join me. Join us. So you can help Ian. Join us. Okay? So any takers? I already did. 400. Dindo, 400. So next. 450. Tad, again, 50 pesos lang yung And you know the rules. The shipping for provincial, you have to take care of the shipping, which is, we pegged that an average of 300.
600 for Kevin.
600 Kevin. Okay.
I found out that we're in the same fantasy league pala.
Who?
Kami
With
ni
Ian.
Coach. Ay, kami ni Doc Teddy.
Wow, small world.
Oo.
Ganda, oh.
That's why I asked the
650.
question sa Fantasy League.
It's small, small. 600, Dindo. Dindo, tama-tama. Sasabay ko na. Unfortunately, to those who won the bidding for provincial, LBC was gonna pick up the stuff earlier, but they canceled because of the typhoon. So sorry about that.
Marito
700.
mentioned he's at work.
Talaga. So 700. Emilio, 700. Okay. Last 2 minutes. Last 2
Let's
minutes.
start.
750. Dindo, 750. Wow.
Signed Gila shirt, large.
From Jimmy Alapag.
Yeah.
The timer na ako, So ano lang to, we go first part pa lang ngayon, first part. So since we're continuing, so probably third part. So last 2 minutes.
YouTube viewers, you can also bid.
Oh, YouTube,
Wala pa nagbibid eh.
Wala pa,
Sa
wala,
YouTube,
wala.
Sa YouTube, wala pa.
Pero yeah, we have quite a number earlier sa YouTube. Okay, 800 Leo. That's the highest so far, 800. Again, after the time, I'll give 10 seconds to YouTube.
Is this a brand new shirt, or it's like
It's slightly used, I think, but it's almost brand new, I think. It smells good. Feel good. Product of Blackwater.
It's autographed with
Yeah,
the
autograph,
remark
yeah.
with remark
Puso.
Puso.
Yeah.
Again,
Puso.
Gilas.
Gilas. Number
4.
3. Number 4. Dindo.
Emerson, you just,
Dito,
the way to bid is you just put the amount on the chat.
Yes.
You bid.
Put the amount so we'll see. On YouTube, please put the item because sometimes you're late. So wait, Gila's shirt. Last 30 seconds.
Can you show the clock?
Alapag.
30 seconds.
Okay, yep. Sorry. Down to 19 seconds.
There you go.
Snipers ready.
Snipers ready.
My,
900, Emilio. After the may 10 seconds, and then if you bid,
950, Leo.
950, Leo.
950.
2, 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 1,000,
1,000,
Dindo.
Dindo.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1.
Dindo, it's yours.
Congratulations.
Wow, congratulations, Dindo. Dindo Patricio. So, he's been supporting our webinar and sasabay ko na sa ano yan, sa iyong coaching board and free shirt from coach. Dindo Patricio. Okay? Oh, books. Sino may gustong books? Books. Marami tayong books courtesy of courtesy of coach Oliver Bunyi. Yeah.
Can I see a book?
Dalawang book courtesy of Coach Oliver Bunyi. So sabay na lang natin pakita pero each will be the starting bid at 200 basketball basics, drills, techniques, and strategies of coaches, and total fitness, the NBA way. So 200. 200 starting bid. Okay? So let's go with item number 001 and 002. So fitness 002, 001, basketball basics. Ready? 200, go. So I'll give
Who is
that
the author of the drills book?
the basketball basic drills is Howard Marcus. Galing kay ano to, ha? Kay Coach Oliver Bunyi of Emilio Aguinaldo. And the other one is Tim Boyle. Okay? So 2 minutes. Again, sometimes oh, sorry. Sorry, Christopher, you were late. 200, Christopher Araneta for the book. Okay. Which book, Christopher? 001 or 002?
001.
Basic or no? Sorry, Christopher. John, you have to bid higher.
Both of you are tied at 200.
So 300, Spencer. 001, 300. Christopher, that's the best. That's the better bid for now. Christopher Araneta. Which one? 002. This one is 001. 002. This one is 001.
So
Christopher,
basics,
those are
basketball
two different
basics
books.
is 001.
Oh, yeah. 2 different books. Oh, 200 for the 002 daw. Si Christopher.
Total fitness.
So, yan. So far. Last 1 minute.
So for 001, the highest bid is 350 kay John Arfany. And
Okay.
for 002, it's Christopher Araneta with 200.
Oh, John Arfany. How's the shoes? I remember he won one of the shoes. Okay. Last 1 minute. Teka lang, ha. Oh, down to 31 seconds. So 200 and 350 yung ano. Hold on. This is a good price. 24 to 3.
Suited na yun.
Yep.
Yun na, 8, 7, 6.
400 for the 001. You have to do better, Christian. 10, 9, 400. You have to do
Dalawang time.
better. You have to do better. Christopher, you have to do better. Spencer beat you on the 400. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Spencer 001 and then
Christopher.
002 goes to Christopher. Kailangan 001 Spencer.
Spencer Cueto.
Spencer Cueto. Wala yung mga ano ko mga pamangking ko kaya I have to type. Sorry ha. 002 is Christopher
Araneta.
Araneta. So, books pa tayo, books?
Sige, coach.
Sige, coach.
Eto naman, Coach Luigi Trillo gave like 10 books. So,
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Dynamite drills. Okay? Dynamite drills. Well, okay? 200 and 300 starting bid for Dean Smith basketball multi-offense and defense. Dean Smith. So 003, 004. Ayan.
Coach, ayan na si Julius, nagsasnipe.
Taga-nood lang daw muna siya eh. May sakit eh. Pero hindi naman COVID. So 004 and 003. Ayan ha. So ito 003 200 Emerito 300 003, okay?
Tapos na meeting.
Ayan na. Pasok ka na.
Box.
Hindi pa pala tapos. Ayan ha. Hanggang 9 o'clock lang tayo ngayon ha. So, iniintay niyo ba yung Manny Pacquiao o we wait on another day for Manny Pacquiao gloves?
Kayo, coach.
We'll see.
Incentive to tune in.
Incentive. May mga jerseys naman tayo. So, Dean Smith. Hindi na nakilala si Dean Smith
Legendary
That's Michael
coach.
Jordan's coach
Michael Jordan's coach.
in college.
UNC, Tar Heels.
004. Christian Araneta, 300. Yeah. So 300 na pareho 003, 300. 004, 300. Last 1 minute. Napaka...
Who is the author
Great
of
buy.
Dynamite Drills?
Dynamite Drill, author is Mark Dudzil and Katie Roberts. 281 special drills to meet
Makapal,
every possible coaching needs. No, yung drills yun. And then itong author, may special special edition on shuffle offense by Bob Spear. Wow. $25.
Bawi ka na.
Time check, coach.
Time check, 14 seconds.
Highest bid, 300. Ay, 350 na. Ayan, book 4.
350, Paul Chong. Christopher, kailangan, you have to bid higher.
400 na.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, Christopher. It's gone. So, Tad Delgado.
And Emerito.
So, Emerito and Tad Delgado, congratulations. For Tad Delgado. Okay. Please, so that there's only one way, doon na lang sa coachab@hoopcoaches.com. Kasi yung iba nagme-message sa Facebook, yung iba nagme-message sa personal Facebook and then yung iba, so
Coaches.
nalilito rin ako kung sino yung pina-follow up. Sorry sorry rin. Minsan pina-follow up ko, nagbayad na pala, or minsan pina-follow up ng admin, so nagbayad na pala. So please, paki-ano na lang. Sorry kung ha.
And don't forget to indicate the item code.
Yeah, indicate the item and then cellphone number kailangan pagka ano. Okay.
Delivery.
Yeah. So, the next is ano, kasi this is related to kasi mga Spalding books related. So, it's parang
This year.
5
Set
teka.
siya. Set of
5.
5.
Hindi naman set pero
Hindi ba set?
mas maganda na nasama-sama natin. So, basketball half-court offense,
Okay.
Kalipari yung yung cover, okay?
They don't have that.
Pamasama na lang natin to. Guard play, also from
Guard play.
Spalding. Steve Alford and Ed Schilling ang So, each
That's two.
different coach. Okay? That's 2 coach in 1. So, isang price na lang to. Tom Ritter on basketball offensive sets. So, ayokong paghiwalayan kasi magandang series Magandang So, basketball attack.
They have that too.
Yan, by Tom Ritter also. And the last is winning defenses by Del Harris with Rick Majeros as forwarded by Rick Majeros. So all 5, grabe, all 5 for 600. Good deal.
Good deal.
All 5.
I have 3 of those 5, and I spent more than 600. And you guys are going to get it for all 5 for 600.
Yeah. So it's item 0005 kasi 5 siya. Galing 005 for 600.
700.
Okay,
Dindo.
thank you, Dindo. 700.
That's a good deal, Dindo.
So last 2 minutes lang.
800, Johnny De La Cruz.
Johnny, 800. Christopher from YouTube. Christopher is all the way from Davao kasi kaya syempre may lag ng konti. So we have to give him chance.
Do I hear 1,000?
Do I hear 1,000?
Yeah.
Do I hear 1,000?
Going na yan. Oh,
What?
good.
Yun!
Paul
Thank you,
Chong.
Paul.
Paul Chong heard you, Doc Teddy.
Doc Teddy. Paul Chong heard you. Again, this is from Coach Luigi Trillo, who was a champion coach in Alaska, now is an assistant with Meralco. Okay, we got last 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds.
Price yan, guys.
Last 30 seconds. 25. And then, of course, 10 seconds for our YouTube. Don't forget.
Other book there by Schilling and Alford. Those are 2 former NBA players na naging coach. Steve Alford and I forgot what Schilling's first name is.
Ed Schilling.
Schisting.
So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7. Mukhang
Dalawa
balik
tayo
tayo.
sa 1,000.
Up, sino na una?
Paul Chong.
Paul
Dindo.
Chong na una. Dindo, you have to go higher than 1,000. So sige, 10, 9, 900. Sorry, Christopher, 1,000 na. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Si Paul Chong pa rin. 4,
1-1.
1-2. Dindo,
1-2.
10.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
1-250.
1-250, 10, 9, 8. Oh, exciting.
Guys.
5,
Good price.
1-3.
1-3. Dindo.
10, 9, 8, 7, 1-3, 6, 5, 4,
1-350. 1-350.
2, 1. Puk, 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 puk.
Dindo.
Dindo. Patricio.
Congrats, Dindo.
Dindo. Are you taking down notes, Ian?
Yes, coach.
Oh, sige. So, ikaw na lang mag-take down notes para di ko na-type in. Thank
Yes,
you.
coach. Huwag lang ako ma-disconnect.
That's less than 300 a book. That's pretty good.
1,300 for Dindo. Paki-note. 1,000. Thank you, Dindo. Thank you so much. Start 2K. All right. Okay. Books ba? Oh, board naman, board. Para baka naboboard na kayo eh. It's a
Sige, para variety.
brand new
Board,
board.
board.
Brand new board. Brand new from Coach. Champion Coach from the San Beda Red Lions, Boyet Fernandez. Brand new. Nakaano pa to? May mga ano pa, oh. Brand new. Bolton. Ito, nakaano pa, oh.
Anong kasama niya, Coach?
Bag. The, what's this? The magnets.
many
And nakabox pa. Okay, there's 2 pens.
Wala ako. Pens.
And the magnets are here. 10 magnets.
Starting bid?
Magnets, 10 magnets or 10 or more magnets. This retails at around, magkano ba to? 1,500 or 2,000 yata to eh. But, but, you're buying it brand new and then you're helping our fellow coaches. That's the most important, So, binuksan ko na, Oh, yan. Right? Back to back. Same. And Coach.
What's the start? Oy, may pa.
Of course. Good luck on your games, Coach Boyet Fernandez of San Beda Red Lions. Okay? Ibabalik ko na. Hindi ako magaling sa ganito eh. Every time I open up kung anong toy, kung ano, hindi ko mabalik eh. Yung packaging.
It's worth 3,000.
3,000? Wow.
Yeah.
So
According to-
starting bid 500. Brand new in box. Talaga naka-box eh.
Doc Teddy, 700.
Oh, wow, Doc Teddy. Doc Teddy, you won already 2 boards. Are you?
Coach, you know who's gonna get the other gonna get the other board, right?
Yeah.
Yung isa eh. Kaya,
Okay.
may reserve.
700. Oh, this is a good price for 700.
Yes, deal. Kompleto pa yung set. It's brand new and complete set.
Mhm. Brand new, complete set.
Alam ko may mga sniper dyan.
Si Christopher Araneta sa YouTube, 1K.
Oh, sorry.
Good.
So highest bid so far is 1,000 pesos.
It's worth a shot.
1,000 so far. Teka ha. Sa mga iPhone, paano ba ino-off yung timer ulit? 2 minutes.
Snooze or...
Chasdel, you have to bid higher. The highest so far is 1,000 pesos.
Coach Lito message me. Sabi niyo daw, sniper daw ako ng board. Coach Lito, why don't you join us? Are you watching?
Yeah, Coach Lito, mag-camera ka. Coach Lito Vergara is a champion high school UAAP coach of the UP Fighting Maroons. Anong year ba yun, Coach Lito? 70, 80 ano? Coach Lito, anong
Sali
year?
ka na. Coach Lito, sali ka na. Don't be shy.
Last 1 minute. Sorry Oh, we're bidding on the Manny Pacquiao later kasi that's kasi para dun sa mga nag-tune in, di ba? We're bidding on that. But I'm warning you. Boss Deo said he's gonna bid. So watch
Uy,
out.
High rollers present.
that won't be
Okay.
200 pesos.
Yes. Who wouldn't want? I have a bid in mind also.
YouTube,
So what's the highest? Yeah.
YouTube.
Sa YouTube yun
Coach,
magbibid. ha? So,
1,350 highest.
1,350. Okay.
Paulo Pagkalinawan.
Coach
Time
Tito
check,
says
Coach.
2002 UAAP Juniors.
2000.
Season 5.
6, 5, 4,
4,
3,
2,
2,
may 10 seconds pa.
5. Yes,
10,
Coach.
9, 8,
1-5, Leo.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, para sa YouTube. 5,
1,550, Paulo.
1550.
10,
Paulo.
9, 8, 7,
1,550
6,
highest.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Say wow! Okay pa, Leo. 1, 6, 10,
Buzzer beater.
9,
10.
8,
1650.
10,
10.
9, 8, 7, 6,
A good
5,
price, guys. It retails for
4,
3,000.
3, 2,
Two.
Go. 1
One.
second.
1.
Do it.
And Paulo wins! Wala sa YouTube? YouTube? Ian? Wala?
1,600 ang highest eh. 1,600 lang.
1-6? Okay, Paulo wins. Paulo Pagkalinawan. So,
1,650.
1,650. Paki-record, Ian.
Ano code yan, Coach?
Code is special code. 006 mo na lang. Kasi
006.
005 yung ano eh. Yung books na 5.
Okay, Coach.
Lagay mo ng tape, Coach. Baka
Alin?
Lagay mo ng tape. Baka makalimutan mo yung number.
Sige. 00. I have the 006 here.
Okay.
Okay.
Para makahinga rin muna ng konti yung snipers.
Ano eh. So
far, maraming snipers present.
marami. Last second, 1! Marami yun,
Si Leo, clutch eh. 1.5, yung 1.6 kanina.
Clutch yun,
That's a good price. 1
Molten board from from Coach. Coach, thank you very much, Coach Boyet Fernandez. Thank you very much. So, who wants a jersey signed by Rashawn McCarty of Colombian Jeep? Hey. Colombian Jeep.
Uy.
Starting 500.
500, starting bid.
This is item 007. 007. For the record, 007.
James Bond.
Dun, 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 dun. Again, thank you to Rashawn for your jersey.
Coach, pakita mo yung message. Yung sa, sign.
Okay. Rashawn McCarthy, God bless us all. Okay. This one of the top scorers of Colombian Jeep, 500.
So 500, it's autographed and with a dedication.
Yes. Teka, nasan yung merong sino ba yung very excited sa jersey? PM ako.
Check natin, Coach, kung
Chris.
present dito sa Zoom.
Chris, hindi si Chris. Christopher Araneta.
Ayo, sa YouTube, kanina pa siya nagbibid.
Oh,
Ayan na, 800.
Ha? 500? 800,
800,
Chris.
Super Araneta.
Sabi sa'yo eh. Collector ng yan eh. Ng jersey eh. So,
100, Kevin.
yeah.
Kevin,
900.
900
Okay.
sa Zoom.
Last 1 minute. So, paki-check yung We'll give, Oh yeah, nag-bid na daw siya. Christopher, pwede, basta mag-bid ka agad ha, kasi
Oo.
900 na yung highest ha.
Asan mo ka, Christopher?
Dapat mag-bid ka doon sa
Do I hear 1,000?
Do I hear 1,000?
So far, 900.
007.
Signed yan, ha? Signed.
Yep.
Siyempre, maghihintay yung sniper. They're gonna wait.
Ayun na.
1K, Christopher. Ayan
Christopher, 1K. Okay. Sa YouTube ka mag-bid ka, Christopher, ha? Para nakikita rin ng iba. Baka sabihin I'm playing
Then
favorites.
put the number 007.
007.
The highest, Christopher
10.
Araneta, 1K.
Oh,
Five.
Kevin, ha?
4, 3,
3. Then 10
Two.
seconds pa, ha?
1.
Then
Okay.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
6,
5, 4, 3,
3,
2, 1.
1.
Go to Christopher.
Congratulations.
You're the winner of a Sean McCarty game-worn shirt, uniform from
007.
007. Oh, yeah, Christopher, ha? Inaano niya, Pilipino ako
Emerito,
nito.
1K.
Sorry,
Rate na.
you're late, Emerito. Emerito, late.
Nasa meeting eh.
Wala. Sayang. Okay. Next. 008. It's
008.
a Rolling Stones cap. Brand new from Kinito Henson. Rolling Stones cap. Brand new. May ano pa? May anong tawag dito? May cardboard pa yung sa likod. So, Rolling Stones.
Bagong-bago pa yan.
Ang bago. Okay? Starting bid at 400.
400.
Hindi daw.
Coach, can you show the
From the
message in the
dean.
back of the hat? Of the cap?
Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones, okay.
Ano daw to? Concert. Sa isang concert ng Rolling Stones. So, you can't buy this anywhere. 008.
008.
400. So, Coach Ariel, 400. Ako, 400 ako. Okay.
First item.
Lagi, baka sakali lang. Di ba? Kung baka sakali lang.
Next webinar natin, set mo na yan.
Bukas.
Kung ayaw nyo, akin na to. It's original. It's a Rolling Stones merchandise. Oh. Tapos 2000. Oh, ito pala 2014 concert at somewhere. Official license merchandise. All rights reserved. Teka.
Do I hear 500?
Wala. 1 minute, wala. Mukhang akin na to.
Ayun na yan.
Mukhang akin na to. One minute. Teka, di ko mabasa yung ano eh. Music.
May nagbid sa YouTube. Fidel Mangonon, 500.
Oh my God, Fidel!
Sir Fidel.
Stats! Ayan.
550 si Paul.
Paul Chong, 550. Oh, Sir Fidel, you have to do better. Last 50 seconds. Rolling Stones, brand new from Sir Kinito, the Dean. 32 seconds. And we'll give 10 seconds,
24.
24, 22. Again, all proceeds will go to grocery packs that we will give our coaches that reach out to us and team staff that are,
Sir
obviously.
Fidel, 600.
600, Sir Fidel.
3,
2,
2,
1. Then another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8. Para sa YouTube. 700.
700. Paul Chong.
191, Paul.
9, 8, 7,
Sorry
6,
about that.
5, 4,
3,
2, 1. And sorry, Fidel. It's gone. It's gone to Paul Chong. Paul Chong, congratulations for 700. You're a winner of this concert official merchandise from Rolling Stones. Okay.
Congrats, Paul
Right.
Chong.
The next one is very special. So pay attention to your screen.
Ayan.
It's from the one that bidded. Si Sir Fidel Mangonon. Kaya special to. And he will have this, ano lang he will have this signed by, unahin muna natin yung by James Yap. It's a championship shirt that, you can never get this shirt anymore kasi it was a championship shirt from 10 years ago.
Limited
2000,
production run.
2010 Philippine Cup, 10 years ago. Dalawa to. 2 shirts from their championship campaign.
What's the size?
All Filipino. Large. Okay? So I'm gonna share screen para makita nyo lahat. Yan. And as a bonus, he will have it signed by James Yap. So autograph yan. So kasi siyempre ECQ ngayon, hindi pa niya napapasign. But he will have it signed by James Yap. Isa lang si James Yap lang. So he was part of this 2010 Tender Juicy Hot Dogs Philippine Cup Champions. Iba talaga pag Pure Foods. So mga Pure Foods fans out there on Zoom or on YouTube, starting bid is 500. Once in a lifetime shirt.
Separate items yan, Coach.
Separate items. Dalawa yan eh. So, bakit sa likod yung isa? So, dalawang shirt.
So,
we will have
009 and 010.
Yan, tama. 009 and 010. 010. So, okay? So, dalawang winners. The top 2, highest bid, will win. Sorry, Delphi, na late ka. 7:50, na late yung Dapat yata 15 seconds na bigay natin sa
Sige, Coach.
15 seconds na. Baka dahil sa typhoon So, the shirt, 500. Do I hear 500? Doc
Julius
Teddy?
bid 700.
Meron?
Julius.
700. Do I hear 750? Hindi ko kita yung chat pag naka-share screen ako So,
Sa YouTube, 550. Isa.
meron?
550. So, 700 si Julius, 550 Marco Jose Manipon.
Yan. Marco Jose Manipon. So far, yun ang highest.
So,
550.
top 2 ang kukunin dito.
Top 2 Item 010 at saka
Cedric
09.
is 700.
700 and 550.
550 and 700.
Cedric, this is for the shirt, right? The
Yes.
700.
Dalawa to eh.
750.
So
It's
now
the same shirt.
It's Cedric and Dindo.
Cedric and Dindo na ngayon 800 na.
800 and 750.
So Marco, you have to go higher than
Dindo.
than 750. And Dindo. Marco and Dindo, you're tied for 750.
So it's 800 and 750.
Christopher Araneta yung highest ngayon. Ayun
800, 750.
I'd like to mention nga pala the whatever we get, there's a donation from Coach Charles Chu of 3,000 So meron na agad tayong 3,000 for this event. So thank you, Coach Charles Chu of Nueva Ecija, and of course of Mighty Sports.
Okay, so Marco also bid 800.
So Marco 800, Christopher 800. So sila yung top bidders ngayon. So nawala ngayon si Dindo. Ang ating kaibigan Dindo nawala. So Marco Jose Manipon and Christopher Araneta so far.
So this shirt has only had a limited production run.
Of course. Yes, boss Jacob, you can bid on YouTube. Just comment and then what item number?
900.
900 from kanino?
Ray Amil.
Ray Amil. 900.
So yung dalawang 800.
Thank you again. We'd like to thank PBA Biology. Ano ba? PBAologist. Fidel Maona.
PBAologist, di ba?
PBAologist.
Yun.
At PBAologist. The stats guru of PBA, Fidel Mangonon, for the donation.
So ang highest is Ray with 900 and Marco with 850. Sa YouTube pareho.
Ano? 850 and 900, no?
Yes, Coach.
Marco and Ray. So, papatalo ba mga Zoomers sa YouTubers?
4,
4, 3, pero ba 2, 1,
1.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ray Lauren Amil and Marco Jose Manipon. Congratulations. So 900 Ray and 850 Marco. Again, just please for all the winners, so that we'll just have one. So hindi mapagod si Ian. At saka we'll just have
Mahaba-haba to, dalawa to tinatype to.
just email Coach AV at hoopcoaches.com para for your information. Name, mailing address, and they need a cell phone to send. Okay? So, again, the agreed amount, if Grab, Lalamove, or Angkas, 150, or Metro Manila, or nearby, and 300 for LBC. So far, lugi si Coach, pero okay lang.
All for a good cause.
All for a good cause, of course. And wait, there's more. Ano to? 10 na to, di ba? So we go to 11.
Yes.
Maraming surprise si Boss Fidel. So, syempre, kung merong Pure Foods, merong barangay.
Yun!
2007. Isa lang to. Isa lang, ha?
Ano size, Coach?
Size?
2007 Philippine Cup champion. Also large.
Large.
Tapangan mo. Ayan, tapangan nyo na yung pagbid. San Miguel champions of 2007. And, bonus, he will have it signed by Mark the Spark Kagiwa.
Yun, no?
Yun ang ano doon.
47. Ayun, no? Sa harap.
Oo, papasahin na yan. Isa lang daw, para syempre special. Mark the Spark. So, item 11. Dapat item 47 din eh. Hindi na natin ginawang sige, okay na. Item 11 na lang. Malilito pa tayo. 47 sana para kagiwa eh. Pero
your nephews and nieces are gonna get mad at you.
magugulo sila.
Like that.
Yeah. All right. So, starting bid. Baka magselos syempre ang mga Pure Foods fans. 500 din ang starting bid. Last time, that's the last time Hinebra won the All-Filipino. So, yun ang history. Kita mo? Last time. Kaya alam ni Sir Fidel yan. Wala pa. 500, 500.
The snipers are coming.
2007 Philippine Cup champion. 2007. Wow, ang tagal na nun ah.
Yes, nandiyan pa yung Fast and the Furious. 1347.
Last time they won the All Filipino. So ang napalalunan nila with Brownlee na, no? Sino na dyan? Eric Menk, ano? Eric
30,
Menk.
yes. Hatfield ba yung 99?
I guess. Oo, Rudy Hatfield. O mga Hinebra fans dyan. Okay? Enlighten us.
I think that's Sunday Salvation.
Oh, wow. And you can't get this anywhere. They don't reprint this. So it was at their championship shirt. Siyempre after the game, di ba?
May
After
bid
the
na.
championship, oh, di ba?
Christopher
550.
Araneta,
Oh, syempre.
550.
Sipag yan. Si Tope. O Boyet. Christopher di ba? Boyet. Tope. Okay.
550.
550.
Highest so far.
So last 2 minutes. Mukhang tulog yata ang mga Hinebra fans. Swerte naman ni Christopher. Pero hindi nanalo si Christopher sa ano, no? Sayang sa James Yap. Anyone from our Zoom?
To
Mukhang lahat.
merge, to bid, just type the amount.
Yes.
And the
Large.
number.
Julius Large.
Lars. Oh, Julius!
Ayun, no?
Ayun, nabuhay ka, ha? Julius! Oh,
Eh.
bibid ako. 600 para sa'yo. 600. Pakilagay mo. Bibigay ko kay
600
Julius.
din, Marge. Meron na. Coach, nauna.
Meron na? Oh, sorry. Nako. Meron na
Julius,
600?
700 mo na. 650, Marge.
650 si
Do I
March?
hear 800? Do I hear large?
Large. Wala eh, Julius. Hindi ka naman Hinebra fan eh. Ano ka eh? Do-donate ko daw sa kanya, sabi ni Julius.
800, Kobe Balderas.
So si Kobe na.
850, Marge.
YouTube lang. Christopher, gusto dito mag sa PM eh. Wag para makita.
For transparency purposes.
Yes, of course.
Marge, 850.
850. So, talagang medyo late, medyo lag talaga yung YouTube ngayon.
Kobe, 900.
Kobe, 900. 900 na, Christopher, ha?
For transparency purposes. 1,000, Marge.
March,
Chari,
1,000.
classmate ka raw niya.
Oh! March! Dr. March!
1,000 highest.
Good evening. Oh, eto. 1,000 na highest. Dr. March, good evening.
Si Julius, SOS na raw.
Julius, wala ka muna baon. Walang baon ngayon. Wala ka allowance. Hindi ka pumapasok eh.
Walang ayuda kay Coach.
Wala.
1-1,
1-1.
Kobe Balderas.
Wow.
Okay, 1-1. Last 1 minute pa. 1 minute pa. Meron pa 1 minute.
Signed by Mark.
It will be signed, ha? Kaya lang, of course, pagka after GCQ, ha? Pero,
1,150, Marge.
kasi, syempre, yung
MECQ eh.
syempre, di pa natin Pero, it will be signed.
And it will be worth the wait.
Of course.
Signed by the Hinebra legend.
Could be the last All Filipino. Hindi natin alam, di ba? Last All Filipino
1-2.
championship na doon.
1-2, Kobe Balderas.
1-2 na. Last 30 seconds.
1-3, Marge.
1-3.
Tight race to.
Again, this is going for charity, di ba? It's a good cause. Oh, let's 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds kasi there's another 10 seconds for YouTube. Christopher is trying to go get in Zoom. Ito, umahabol pa si Christopher, ha?
1-4 Kobe.
Oh, 1-4.
Kobe wants it. Kobe's going for the kill.
Kobe.
1-6.
1-6, Marge.
Holy. Maybe we can
Oh,
have
ah.
like another signature added to it. Maybe like if JJ can.
Wag, isa lang daw, sabi ni
Ay, isa lang.
Fidel. Oh,
1-6.
mahirap panganapin eh. Although, sila na magpa-signature. 1-6, okay. Last 20 seconds on my time. Wait, 20 seconds and then we'll give another 10 seconds for... Okay.
1-6.
So, yun, nung pa lang ako talagang there's like 10 seconds gap eh. Oh, nagmo-monitor ako sa YouTube ngayon. Oh, see? See, ganun pa lang yun, oh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Marge, 1-6.
Wow! That's my classmate. Thank you for supporting. Doctora Marge. 1,600. You're the winner of Assign.
Congratulations.
And thank you to Fidel Maconon for that special. Wait, there's more. Ito mo. Ito, papasign din natin kay Mark the Spark kasi known siya dito sa bandana. Ito yung nag-back-to-back naman sila. Sir Fidel, ano namang story nito? This is 12? 12 na ba to? So it's bandana. Back-to-back nakalagay, Sir Fidel eh. So, ayan, back-to-back PBA champions. I guess, eto na ba yun? Recent? Back-to-back? Kasi nag-champion sila ng dalawang third conference. Ito ba yun, Sir Fidel? Can you enlighten me on this? So 300 starting bid. It will be signed by Mark Kagiwa also. Bandana Kid.
Oh, Marge is going to donate 2,500 for your cause.
Wow. So bukod sa napanalunan niya, 2,000 ang babayad niya. Oh, wow. Thank you, Doc March. 300 for the bandana starting bid. Again, this will go to grocery packs for our, coaches. Bandana. Oh, grabe pala itong bandana.
Julius, 350.
Etong bandana, 2004 Fiesta Cup and 2005 Philippine Cup, back-to-back. Ganun pala katindi to. So 2000, ilang years ago? 16 years ago. Doc, kayang-kaya mo na to.
How much is the bid now?
350, Julius.
Oh, Julius. Bandana. The Bandana Kid. Bandana Kid. Bandana Kid.
My bid, 400 na.
400? Sino? Ikaw?
Ako.
450, Julius.
450, Julius.
2 seconds.
Doc
2
Teddy versus
seconds,
Julius
yeah.
to.
Oo. Wala pa sa YouTube? 15 years ago.
Wala, coach.
Sabi ng ating
Man, it's almost
PBA-ologist.
Christopher, nakapasok ka ba sa Zoom?
Nawala yata si Christopher bigla.
O, nawala, coach eh. Hindi na rin siya nag-bid sa YouTube.
Oo. Hindi, hiningi niya sa akin yung link eh. Pero wala siya ngayon. So, Marge Balyon, thank you. Hinebra fan ka pala. Kaya pala hindi ka nanonood nung nasa Phoenix ako. Ngayon, manood ka, nasa Blackwater.
This webinar is brought to you by Blackwater Elite.
Of course. Okay, last 30 seconds. $20. Ano highest bid si Doc?
Si Julius, 450.
Side to, Julius, ha? Grabe.
18, 17, 16.
10, 9, 8, 7,
6,
6,
5,
5,
500. March.
March 500, 10, 9, 8, 7,
550, Julius.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
600, March.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Almost live sa YouTube. 4.
650, Julius.
Late na late pala yung YouTube.
700, March.
10. Oh, see, ganoon pa lang nakita, late na late
Narinig ko
yung
nga boses ko ngayon. Late eh.
Kaya nga.
Hear it, I can hear it.
So we have to give, we have to give 20 seconds sa YouTube
15
ngayon, ha?
seconds.
Yes, coach, para safe.
Oh, para safe,
I agree.
kasi para tatampo na yung mga YouTube natin.
Parang may echo tuloy.
Kaya nga, 700 na?
700, March.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Wow,
3,
that's really late.
2,
1.
Doktora Marge. Doktora Marge, thank you so much for supporting. Back-to-back winner din. So parehong Hinebra. Thank you again, Sir Fidel Maconon, for the donation. Kung yun pala, Dr. March. So
grabe ang lag.
kaya grabe yung lag ngayon. Mark Galvez, yeah. We're trying to get Coach Tab. I think we should like sign an appeal to have
Petition
him.
tayo.
Mag-petition tayo na I even told him he was watching the Ateneo webinar yesterday. He was watching. So I told on air. Told him on air na we will stop all of this once we have Tab. So okay. Na-record mo na yon?
Yes, coach, tapos na.
Book muna tayo. Ano naman tayo ba? Before we... malapit na tayo mag 9 o'clock eh. So... Book muna. Last book for tonight. 5-star basketball. Ed Schilling and Howard Garfinkel.
That's a good book. 5-star basketball camp. I have that.
You have this?
Yes, I do.
300. Sige, alsin ko na sa screen yung Okay. 300 coaches. Welcome and God bless you. Yeah, God bless you too, March. $300.
300 starting bid.
300 Emerito. Sorry, may 400 na, Merlin.
500, Emerito.
Emerito, 500. Bumibigat lang, balik ba yung box mo?
Partida, nasa meeting pa yan. Di pa focused yan.
550 Merlin. Merlin, meron pa naiwan ng book dito sa'yo, no? Or nabigay ko na lahat?
So far, highest is
Nakita tuloy itong kalat ko sa kwarto ko. Kaya wala na yung takip. Dito na tayo. Okay. 600, Emerito.
Dapat pala dumami yung merchandise.
Para matakpan yung ano.
650,
for
Merlin.
Merlin, 650.
650.
Nako, si ano.
$650, highest bid.
30 seconds. Baka ito na maging career ko. Auctioneer.
You learn to talk fast.
Oh, yun.
700, Emerito.
30 seconds.
750, Merlin.
30 seconds. Sobrang lag kasi yung ano eh.
Yung YouTube. 900, Merlin.
900 Merlin.
30 seconds.
Two-man race.
Again, it's going to charity, so
Emerito, 1,000.
Oh my God.
600. Joseph Ayunon, sorry. Wala sa 1,000 ah.
1,050.
Merlin.
You know, Coach, just to give background on this book, there's a 5-star camp. And these are the drills that they used in that 5-star camp.
Wow.
Garfinkel, siya yata yung director ng camp eh. So these are the drills that they use in that camp.
14 seconds and then we give 30 seconds for YouTube ah. Nakaano ako sa YouTube kaya sobrang late eh. Sorry, we have to give fair, equal chances.
Yes. Okay, so
30 seconds ah. Last 30 seconds. Then I'll count off the last 10 seconds ah.
1-1.
Emerito.
So 30 seconds again. Again, it's going to charity, so I'm sure.
1,150.
1,150. This is item, ano na tayo?
013.
013. Magagalit na sa akin na naman yung mga ano ko. Buti na lang, Ian is there to help. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8. Wala sa YouTube? Wala.
Wala,
Yeah.
wala coach, wala.
4, 3, 2, 1. Well, Agkamaran. Congratulations. 1,150. You're a proud winner of this book. Merlin, meron pa ba akong utang sa'yo na book? Opo, meron pa. So yan, sakto, sabihin ko na. So you don't have to pay extra shipping. Di ba kasi isa na, yung J-Write na lang pala. Oh yeah, the J-Write book. So okay, di ba?
Can we have a sneak peek of the other books?
Wala nang book.
Oh.
That's the last book for tonight. Pero may books pang coming from the other coaches. So okay. All right. The next one is a signed jersey from number 2, Justin Melton.
Is this our last item?
Not yet. We're gonna bid for the glove. That's the last item for tonight.
Justin Melton.
Justin Melton. It's a size probably large, yeah. But it's signed number 2. Parang Japanese yung signature
Oo
niya.
nga.
Sabak yung sign niya. Pambansang manok. So bago.
Magnolia Hot Shots.
What? Starting bid at 800.
800 starting bid.
Teka, hintayin natin si Nasaan na si Christopher pumapasok eh. Si Mr. Jersey to eh.
Starting bid 800.
Gusto niya bayaran na nga to eh. Sabi ko, wag.
Get the ball rolling.
Yeah. Sabi ko
Yeah,
baka
800.
iyan ha. Ikaw ha. Oo. Ano ka, tahimik ka lang ha. Oh,
Oo.
Simple.
Kunyari, pa-notes-notes lang eh. No?
Oo. Kasi ganyan ha. Ganyan-ganyan ka iyan ha. Ayan, no? Wow. Pero na,
YouTube na.
pero natin.
Oo, si
Christopher, ano na yan?
Ayan na.
Patay ka na. Sa
And
kanya
he's
yung ano,
back.
sa kanya yung ano, di ba? Yung the Colombian Jeep. Nagko-collect yan eh. 900 ha. Ayan. Hup, uy. Slam dunk champion. What? Wala pang kalaban, nag-1K agad.
Ano post?
You
For
want
a
to make
good cause.
sure.
For a good cause.
He outbid himself. Okay, 1,000.
Naninigurado yan.
You
Oo.
can't even get 1,000 ganito sa ano, yung replica. Replica is around, ano na, di ba?
1-1.
Ito.
Teo.
1-1 Leo.
Leo, 1-1. Nako. Christopher. Check your internet connection. 30 seconds. Oh, see? Ngayon pa lang, oh. 30 seconds yun lang. So, to be fair, to be fair, 30 seconds talaga.
One highest so far.
1-1 highest so far. Christopher, you have to go higher than 1,100 if you want to win.
1-3.
1,300, Christopher.
Highest so far.
What to? 30 seconds. 30 seconds. You have to go higher than Leo. You have to go higher than 1-3.
Highest so far is 1-3.
1-3. Sige, yun pa lang yung 1-3. Oh. Grabe.
That's a good price.
1-3. Highest so far.
Ayun, oh.
Time check, coach.
Time check. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9,
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's gone. Christopher.
1-4. May umabot. 1-4.
Meron?
Si Leo sa Zoom.
Oh, 30 seconds. Christopher, 1-4. Walapit na. Ano yun
Clutch ulit.
oh,
Clutch.
clutch na.
1-4.
Oh,
1-4 Leo.
we'll give to Christopher. 10. 30 seconds.
1-5 Dwayne.
1-5.
Wow.
Dwayne. Wow. So si Dwayne.
Out
So,
of nowhere.
So Dwayne, Christopher, and Leo. Three-way race.
Dwayne leading with 1-5.
So far.
Christopher leading nauna si Dwayne sa 1-5.
Naka-stitch ba yung jersey?
No, it's ano tawag dito? Sabli.
Mm.
You'll have to bid higher, Christopher. Dwayne bid 1-5 first. 1-5.50. Christopher, ayan.
30 seconds again.
1-5.50. Christopher in the lead. 1-6 Dwayne. 1-6.
1-6 si Dwayne.
Yes, in the lead.
30 seconds again. Because of the delay in YouTube. To be fair, kanina na-late din lang si ano eh. Pero kasi nga yung lag pala sobrang
Oo. So at least ngayon we adjusted.
we adjusted. Wala daw bang Westport,
Westport.
Malaysia jersey? Meron ako Westport jersey pero ano walang number. Walang number.
1650, Christopher.
Christopher,
YouTube.
30 seconds. So, Dwayne and Leo, you have to go higher than 1650. So, it's a three-way race.
Justin Melton, Jersey. Christopher in the lead with 1650.
Last
That's a good-
20 seconds. Oh, ngayon lang, oh. 20 plus seconds nga yung delay, no?
Check, coach.
Well, 20 seconds pa lang doon, no? 10, 9,
9,
8,
8, 7,
6,
6,
5,
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
1-8, 1-8, 1-8.
Ay, hindi ko nababa! Ha? Hindi ko nababa, ha? Bababa ko na, ha? Bababa ko na yun, ha? Almost. Almost. Gaganunin ko na. Oh, Christopher, sorry, ha? 1-8. Natawa si Dwayne. Natawa si Dwayne. Iyan, sniper.
180. Ayun si Christopher, nasa Zoom na.
Nasa Zoom na ba si Christopher?
Ayan na, 1850. Siya na highest.
Ayan na. Patay na kayo kay Christopher. Dito na.
Ang delay, wala na.
Do I hear 2,000?
Do I hear 2,000? Do I hear 2,000?
Yeah.
Do I hear 2,000? Wala? Wala? 30 seconds, ha? 30 seconds. We have... Saya. 10, 9, 8, watch out. Ano, ha? 5, 4,
3,
3, 2, nandun yung kamay niya, eh.
1.
2,000!
Si Leo, sniper.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
The Jordan effect, maraming clutch.
Do I hear 2-1? Highest bid is 2,000, Dwayne.
Oh, dalawa nagtatanong, highest bid.
Ito yata
Okay.
yung exciting na item natin. So,
Oo, kasi
So far.
gaganon. Oh, sniper. Sige nila. Total naman, iniintay nila yung countdown, eh. 10, 9, 8.
2-1, Christopher.
2-1, Christopher.
Okay, Christopher. We'll give
Si
you
Christopher
that.
nasa Zoom naman na eh.
Baka meron may gusto pa niya. Wala na. 10, 9, 8,
8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's
Christopher.
Christopher Araneta. You're a winner again of a jersey. Dalawang jersey na. Pero honestly, alam mo,
Good price.
no, alam mo, honestly, he offered me to pay 2,500 for each. So nakatipid pa siya. Nakatipid pa siya. Kasi he asked me privately kung ano daw yung mga jersey na upper bids. So, okay. Yung Blackwater jersey, hindi ko muna papabid kasi hindi pa sumagot si Mikey, eh. So, pero we have another day naman for that. Okay? So, are we going to our main event? Our main event of the day. Okay? Meron, bago tayo dumating doon sa main event, we have 3 shirts muna from Coach Chot Reyes and Coach Josh Reyes. Okay, I'll just open their, okay. Mga classmates ko pala are tuned in. Supporting, not just Doc, si Donya, Senyorita, Lani is also watching. So mag-donate ka naman. Okay. Teka, i-open ko lang yung yung chat namin ni Coach Josh. So, I was supposed to pick it up earlier, kaya lang walang mag-approve na Grab kasi how's it in your place sa mga coaches? Bagyo na ba? Chat naman kayo kung ano yung situation ngayon. Malakas ba ulan?
The rain stopped for me. Tapos
Ikaw?
during with Boss Deo, malakas siya, tapos now it stopped.
Kaninang afternoon there was, but
Actually, buong araw umuulan eh.
okay. So, ayan. From Coach Chot Reyes and Coach Josh Reyes. So, 3 shirts to. Ito muna, start natin with Coach Josh. Gila shirt. Okay. Bago tayo magpunta sa Manny Pacquiao gloves, yun yung last item natin kasi may mga naghihintay. So, ayan. Coach Josh. Yan, shirt. Brand new yung shirt.
What's the size?
Free size. So, it's in between medium and large. Okay? Op! Pinagagalitan ka na. Oh, starting bid, 400. Brand new. Ako, 400. I'll give it to Julius pagka pero laging talo si Julius eh. Op, teka. 400 Ian.
400 starting bid. Sa'yo, Coach. Sa'yo, Coach.
400 akin.
Okay.
Watching from the Pitan City, Mindanao, Carlos Miguel.
450,
Merlin. Buti na lang hindi ako umabot si Ambo dito, Coach. Umulan kaninang umaga pero buti na lang nagpakita ang araw. Yeah, God bless. God bless, Coach Carlos. Ano na, 450?
500. Paul Chong, 700.
Oh. Sorry, Julius. Hanggang 500 lang ang budget ko eh.
700, Paul Chong.
1 minute.
750, Merlin.
Mhm. 30 seconds. Kasi mag-i-snipe naman kayo eh.
Dwayne, free size between medium and large daw. Tad, 800.
30 seconds. Yep. Uy, yun
Wait,
yun.
wait. Sneak
Nakita na
peek, sneak peek.
nakita na yung next, no? So,
850, Merlin.
okay, 30 seconds. Every time na nagbibid 30 seconds na lang inaano ko
850, Merlin.
30 seconds.
850.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
875. 50 pesos ang increments. 900,
What?
Christopher.
up, 10,
900.
9,
950,
Eight.
Merlin. 950, Merlin.
So 30 seconds. 24, 23, 22, 21, 19, 18, 16, 15. Wala pa naman sa YouTube eh. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
6.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's gone to...
Merlin, 950. Late na 1 second si Tad.
Sorry, Tad. Bawi ka na lang, Tad, na it's gone na sinabi ko eh.
950, Merlin. 015. Coach Josh shirt.
Shirt. Next. Ito daw, worn once. Worn once, large. Once worn lang. It's a Gilas Nike Gilas shirt. Okay, starting bid at 600.
Coach, siguro imbes na 30 seconds, 24 seconds para shot clock.
Okay, sige, good idea. And pag wala namang nagbibid sa YouTube, ibig sabihin they're not interested eh. So, pero you never know, di ba? Just to give
Christopher
Just-
Araneta, 600.
because it's coming.
Yun. 600, 800, Emilio.
It's coming.
Emilio leading with 800. Tad large.
$24 seconds.
Tad 850.
24 seconds.
900, Paul Chong.
$24 seconds. 20.
Paul Chong with 900.
900 highest.
So far,
Use once lang daw. Use.
950, Merlin.
24 seconds.
Nike Gilas Pilipinas shirt. 950, highest bid.
Official license merchandise by the Gilas Pilipinas.
1,000, Tad.
Okay, 24 seconds. Umabot tayo ng overtime, ha? Dapat tagan 9 o'clock lang.
Higit yung laban, Coach.
Paigpit.
Large ang size no shirt.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
4,
3,
3, 1,050. Christopher.
24 seconds.
Yes. Highest bid, 1,050.
24 seconds.
$1,050.
15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Wala ba sa YouTube?
Yeah,
8,
Coach. 1-1, Merlin.
2, 10, 12, 12, 24 seconds. 24 seconds.
1-1.
24 seconds.
Nauna pala si Thad mag-type ng 1-1 kaysa kay Merlin. Pareho silang 1-1.
Okay, you have to go higher than 1-1. Sino na?
Thad,
So si Tad ang leading so far.
1-1.
15 seconds.
Merlin, you have to go higher. 1-150, Merlin.
1-150. 24 seconds. Grabe, exciting.
Daming reset ng shot clock.
Oo. Lagi na re-reset.
1-150.
Nakapagod din pala mag-host ng 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
1-150 ang highest.
4, 3, 2, 1. And it's gone!
1-5. Meron.
Oh, 1-5. Meron. Sorry. Kumabot.
1-5 Leo.
Wow.
Oo.
Hindi ko.
1-5.
Ganun pa lang ako.
Ang dami ang sumunod eh. 1-5, 1-2, 1-2.
10. 1-5 sino, Leo?
1-5 Leo.
Okay. 29. 17.
1-5 highest Leo. Arigi.
15. 14. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5.
5,
4.
4,
3.
3,
2. 1. And it's... Oh, go na yan, ha? Wala na.
Oh,
Binaba ko
1-5
na
na
kamay ko.
Leo pa rin eh.
Okay. Okay na. Leo.
Okay.
Leo. Paki-record.
Congratulations.
Leo.
Quadruple overtime.
Oo, dami nun, ha? Leo, congratulations. Coach AV at Hoop Coaches. And there's more from the Reyes family. The last one is, of course, from Coach. Yan. Coach Chot Reyes signed. With the flag naman to. Ibang edition ng shirt. Large. Okay. Brand new. Starting
Autograph.
and autograph. Starting bid at 800.
It's a Nike dry fit shirt.
Oh. Sign.
Large, di ba, Coach?
Large. Collector's item yan.
950, Emilio. Highest bid so far, Emilio, 950. $1,000 Merlin.
Sige. Next item na natin, ha, yung glove.
1-2 Christopher.
1-2.
Coach, sino ang mga host bukas? Ay, mga guest bukas?
Tomorrow we have professional NBA shooting coach John JT Townsend.
6 M's of shooting.
8.
Ay, 8 ba? 8, sorry, 8.
Pero 6 M's.
6 M's. So, 8
At
o'clock.
8 o'clock PM. And then on
Christopher,
Wednesday,
1-2.
we'll have another one on Wednesday. Sunday, break muna tayo.
Yun.
Naka-break naman tayo. Pero there's, meron mga Coach Louie Gonzalez at saka Got Skills also have their webinar. So we'll try to visit their sites.
Emilio with 1-250.
Okay, last 24 seconds. May total ka na ba? May
Wala pa,
total,
Coach.
no? Oo, mamaya natin total.
Emilio,
Again,
1-250.
Yung first, natin, the first wave ng ayuda, may ganun pa, no? 63,050. Ito, brand new, naman to. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
1-3.
4.
Christopher, 1-3.
Okay, 24 seconds ulit. Iniintay talaga yung countdown eh.
Oo.
Pinoy talaga.
1-3.
Again, last item, 10 ounce Outshock signed boxing glove by our senator, the 8-time world champion
1-3.
Howdy.
Christopher.
Pacman. 1-3.
1-3 highest. Christopher.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1-5. 1-5, Tad.
Hindi ko pa binababa, ha? Kita yung kamay ko. Nandito pa, ha? Nandito pa yung kamay ko. Walang kataya-taya, ha?
Ano pa yan? 0.5. Oo.
Oo, grabe yun, no? Kumbaga sa yung sa wrestling, di ba?
Oh.
Ano yung sarili? Oh, wag.
Kick
Isa
out pa
gawa. Wag, we kick out pa. Grabe yun.
Tad, 1-5.
Grabe yun, Tad, ha? Ikaw, ha? Sniper, ha? Sniper ka, ha?
Gano'n siya, nag-Derek Fisher. 0.4.
Oo, grabe yun. 10, 9, 8, 7,
1-5 highest.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
150.
Oh!
Christopher.
Hindi tayo 1 eh. 1 second yun, ha? Grabe.
1,550.
Grabe yun. Dito ba si Coach Lito? Coach Lito. Wala si Coach Lito eh. Natakot sa camera kanina eh. Grabe yun.
1,550.
Grabe yun. Okay, dahil iniintay niyo yung 10 seconds naman, magka-countdown na ako. Again, for the Manny Pacquiao, medyo magiging strict tayo kasi may mga nag-iintay sa YouTube. I'm sure. Kaya lang sila nag-iintay dyan dahil doon. Okay? Alright. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Ang panalo si Christopher kasi hindi 50 peso increments ang kay Tad.
Oh, zero!
Diba?
50 pesos increment. Oh, sayang.
Oo.
Nag-25.
Nag-25 siya eh.
So si
50
Christopher,
pesos.
na naman, nanalo.
Oo. Yes, coach.
Puta, Christopher. Ang dami ah.
Binagyo ang auction.
Okay, Araneta kasi. Araneta,
Home
surname
court
eh.
advantage.
Araneta Coliseum. And again, we'd like to thank Coach Josh Reyes and Coach Chot Reyes for supporting our event. And our last but not the least item for tonight, starting bid at 2,000 pesos. Again, we check eBay. It's going at 8,000. Pinakamababa for a signed Manny Pacquiao glove. So isa lang. It's not a pair. Isa lang. So isa. At 2,000. Okay, so 5 minutes on the clock. Starts now. 5 minutes on the clock. It's a premium item. I'd like to thank Kinito, the Dean, Kinito Henson, for donating. So 2,000 starting bid.
Starting bid. Sorry, Mark. 2,000 ang starting bid.
Starting bid 2,000. Pero we appreciate that. Pag wala nag-bid, di ba? Baka sakali. Oo, di ba?
You never know.
You never know. Again, it goes to charity. So any amount will help. Doon sa mga classmates ko na nag-stay, yan ha, pwede yan ha.
2,500, Jacob.
Meron?
Yes, coach, sa YouTube.
Oh, kilala ko yan. Jacob! Boss namin yan.
Boss yung pa. Yung nabagit ni Coach Deo kanina, si Boss Jacob.
Oo, team manager. Ako, sorry, na-disconnect earlier. Nagpamibigay ba kayo ng Gilas Apparel?
Yes, Mark.
Sayang.
Unfortunately.
Oo,
Hindi ko umabot.
Di ka umabot. Di ba we're trying to get 2,500. Wow, 2,500. It's a
2,500,
bargain.
Sir Jacob.
Nasa si Teddy. Teddy's gonna bid for this. Wala si Teddy
Wala na connection.
Nangyari kay Teddy.
Wrong timing.
Wala, pareho walang
Yes, coach, nakamute, tas walang video.
Kaya nga eh. Ayun ako. Op! 3 minutes pa Ayan umaandar Ang tagal ng oras, ano, pagka ano.
Yung mga snipers, nagche-check na ng balance sa account.
Ayan na naman, nag-iintay na. Hey, we're gonna give 30 seconds sa kayo. Kasi, syempre, yung mga YouTube, kanina pa
Oo.
iniintay yan. 30 seconds yung delay sa YouTube. Kagaya nito. So, as I speak, pag sinabi kong 2:30 sasabihin ko 2:30. Titignan ko kung gaano ka lag ha. Para official yung ano natin. Okay, 2:30. Yan, go. So, 4 seconds na. 4 seconds na. 10 seconds na. 10 seconds. Ano na? Wala pa dun, oh. Wala pa rin 30 dun. Oh, ngayon pala ng 2:30. Ang time is give and take 30 seconds talaga. So, yung mga YouTube, if you really want to win the item, agaan nyo yung bid or make your bid better.
Way higher.
Oh.
Way higher than the previous highest bid.
1 minute 35.
Five.
Ayan 2.5, highest bid Again, it goes Coach Ariel, pang YouTube lang ako, sabi ni Coach Lito. Coach Lito pala nasa YouTube. 1 minute! Snipers ready! Iyan may plano ka. May plano ka, Iyan 30-second delay
Ito kamay ko.
30-second delay. So wala pa Sa YouTube, gumagano pa lang ako.
2-5. Sir Jacob. Highest so far.
Okay, mukhang ko lang 10 seconds 10 seconds and then another 30 seconds for the YouTube. Since ang highest naman natin sa YouTube, so our Zoomers, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Magkano highest? 2,500.
Yes, coach. So far.
So far.
2-8, Paul Chong.
Polchong, 2-8.
Sa Zoom. Ayan, no?
2-8. Ako. Boss Jacob, 2-8. 2-8. 30 seconds. 2-8 is the highest. 2-8 highest. Teka, wala pa.
Yes, coach. So far.
Yun pala. Okay pala. Yes, coach. So far. 2-8.
2-8.
30 seconds. Well, hindi ko nakikita yung 2-8
Meron, coach.
Saan mo nakita? Sa
Zoom.
chat. Sa chat.
Oo. Si Paul Chong.
What's the highest? Ito.
2-8 highest. 3,000 Jacob.
3,000 Jacob. Saan mo nakita?
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yes, coach.
3,000. 3,000. 30 seconds.
3,000.
3,000 Mark. Mark Paul, 3-2. 3-2. 30 seconds. Ayan na. 30 seconds. 3-2 na.
For the grand prize.
3-2 na ngayon.
3-2.
3,000 pa lang sa
Sa YouTube. 3-2, 3-2. Time check, coach. 3-5,
3-5.
Jacob.
3-5. 30 seconds. So it's a two-way fight between Jacob and Paul. Chong. Unless we have snipers. He's the snipers. Okay, yung pala ng 3-5 to, no? So, Paul, your turn. I'll give you 10 seconds, Paul. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3-7. 3-7.
3-7.
I'll give 30 seconds to Jacob.
3-7, Paul Chong. Sir Jacob, 3-7 highest po.
Oh, teka ha. Wala pa. 3-7 ha. Wala pa countdown.
Nagka-countdown ka pa lang sa YouTube.
Kayo pa na ako nagka-countdown sa YouTube eh. Pag narinig... Please write on, on YouTube, Boss Jacob
4,000, Jacob. 4,000 na.
4,000 na.
4,000.
Okay.
Highest bid.
Grabe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 16,000 na yung ano ha. Pwede ba ganun?
Sigurista, coach. Sigurista yan.
Okay, 4,000. Paul Chong. I'll give you
4,000.
30 seconds, Paul Chong, to be fair. Okay, game pa lang eh.
4,000, highest bid.
Oh. Ayan ha, nagrinig mo na Paul Chong. So, 10, 9, 8,
4-1. 4-1. Ayan na.
4,100. Ayan na. 4,100. So, we'll wait on 4,100. Do I hear a 4,200? Do I hear 4,200? 30 seconds.
Head-to-head talaga. YouTube versus Zoom pa eh.
Oo. 4,100. Do I hear a 4,200? Do I hear 4,200? 30 seconds. Okay pala, 30 seconds.
4-5, Jacob.
4-5!
4-5.
Wow! 4-5! 30 seconds for Chong. For, wow! Paul Chong. 4-5 now. Two-way fight. Oh, parang ano talaga to?
Emerito, 4-2. 4-5 the highest. 4-5 na.
Two-way fight. Two-way fight. 4-5! 30 seconds for Chong. For, wow! Paul Chong. 4-5 now. Masaya. 30 seconds, Paul. I'll give you 30 seconds. You'll say the, ano.
Hindi ko si Emerito nasa meeting kaya di makapag-audio eh. Nagtatype lang.
4-5. Highest, ha? 4-5.
4-5.
Masaya. 30 seconds, Paul. I'll give you 30 seconds. So, countdown na, ha? 10, 9,
5,000, Paul. 5,000.
5,000.
5,000. Side Manny Pacquiao boxing glove. Highest so far, 5,000.
Oh, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. We have to give 30 seconds kasi for the delay eh.
6,000, Sir Jacob.
6,000. Wow!
Kanina, 500 ang lundag ni Sir Jacob. Ngayon, 1,500 na.
Great. Mukhang nag-give up na si Paul, ah. Mukhang nag-give up. Pero, may 30 seconds pa rin siya.
Oo.
To be fair.
6,000.
Wala pa. Countdown pa, countdown. Oh, last 15 seconds. To be fair, 15 seconds. We'll give Paul Chong and Emerito 15 seconds. Okay?
6K highest so far.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
6-7.
6,
6-7.
7. Leo,
Out of
6, 7.
nowhere.
6,700 out of nowhere.
Who got off the bench?
Oh, ano yun? Magic bunot.
6-7.
6, 7.
So, apat na ngayon
30
naglalaban.
seconds.
Sir Jacob, 6-7 na highest.
6, 7. Sir Jacob, out of nowhere. Grabe yun. Grabe yun. Grabe yun. Grabe yun. Grabe. Ano yun? Off the bench? Magic
Mukhang-
bunot.
Mukhang nag-give up na si Paul, pero new challenger. Ayun, no?
Ito, Leo ngayon. Sniper mode! Oh, grabe. May trash talk pa!
Oo.
May trash talk pa! May trash talk pa! Grabe.
Give up daw, Sir Jacob, give up.
Give up na? Give up na! Oy, Doc Teddy! You
What
came
do you
right
mean?
up
6-7.
6-7!
Pacquiao gloves.
6-7. Si Boss Deo text mo, baka magbibid siya.
Oh, yun na nga! 6,000 na give up.
Oh,
Give up si boss Jacob was the one.
Oh.
Meron si Boss Deo nito sa office. With a ticket. The
Yung
watch.
pala, no? Ultimate
Paul.
sniper pala si Doc Teddy. Full team pala. Nagpatay lang ng audio sa
Ano to? Out of nowhere. From 6,000, 6,700 si Leo.
that's a good
Unang bid pa
price.
niya yan. Unang bid.
Okay?
Sa
So,
gloves.
since yung
Ayun.
YouTube, give up na yung YouTube natin. So, I'm gonna count down Countdown na to. Ito na yung countdown Teka, pag narinig ko na yung sarili ko dito sa Pag narinig ko na countdown doon sa YouTube. Oh, yan give up na sila. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Kaya sakto
6.
si Emerito online na rin.
5. Ninong,
Come on, snipe it, man. Snipe
Ni-
it. Sama na natin sa box niya.
Ninong ni Ninong ni Boss Jacob to sa kasal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's your winner.
Winner, Leo Arige.
Leo, taga-saan ka?
Or biceps, oh.
Oh, wow!
Taunting, taunting.
Oh, grabe. OFW pa, si Leo. So, okay. So, we're gonna figure out paano natin OFW from Bulacan. Leo, congratulations. So, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to own a Manny Pacquiao glove. Okay? So, I'm sure we pass 10,000 today, which was my target for today.
Yes, coach, definitely.
So definitely we passed 10,000, maybe close to 20,000 for the day, no?
Yes, coach. Last 5 items pa lang, 11,000 eh.
One more item.
Ayun, no?
The session.
Yan na.
Oh, yeah, the session. Okay, session with Doc Teddy. 1 hour, 1 hour session with Doc Teddy.
I'll
Usually
explain how it works.
Ano?
I'll explain how it works. Okay, the session is it's for 1 hour, 60 minutes, and normally, how do you want to come in? You want to come in like it's a sports-related concern, or it's just like something that you're going through? It's really up to you. Our starting bid. The sessions are usually worth 2.5. So Coach Ariel will be the one to state the starting bid. So there are two. two separate sessions. The other session is for to benefit, of course, our freelance coaches. And I know our auction for our frontliners is done, but I was hoping we can have the other session for them. So, Coach Ariel, what's the starting bid?
We can start the bid at 1K. Modest starting muna.
Again, you can gift it if you want to gift it. Yeah.
Transferable.
Transferable. We'll do it. We'll schedule it over Zoom, if that's okay. And let's. You can email me. I'll put my email on the. Where do I put my email? Can these? Well, if you win,
Mag-liver up lang.
get in touch with us. So I'll give you my email. So for the winner, and let's touch base, and then we can schedule a time. There's a lot of time now.
Liver up.
We're not going anywhere. There's a lot of time now. So my schedule is pretty flexible these days. This way, it also gives you guys an opportunity to experience what it's like to consult with somebody like me.
What?
Our starting bid, I think, according to Coach Ariel, is 1K. So what do you guys think?
That's mine. 1K.
1K. Oh, please write down on the chat box so it's official. Okay. Thank you, Coach Bong. Okay, 1K.
1K.
What's our timer for this?
Emerito, 1K?
Emerito, 1K. That's
Yeah,
That's actually a value for your money because the session is worth 2.5. So, anybody else? No, kasi Coach Ariel. He has the stopwatch. How many minutes are we giving this, Coach? Okay. How about YouTube? Do we have
So
Parang
far
malayo
sa
yung
YouTube,
tutorial
wala
ko.
pa po.
Okay, all right. So we have 15 participants left here.
And 9 on YouTube.
And 9 on YouTube. Okay. So I guess after the Manny Pacquiao, they're retired for the evening.
Wala pa sa YouTube.
Okay. So how much time are we giving this? It looks like Emerito's gonna win.
I'm gonna win. I always win. Well, not really, but
This is the one item that you can't put in the box.
believe me, Doc, susulitin ko yan. Marami pa tayong pag-uusapan. Kasali na
Yeah,
ako.
my suggestion is it's always good to have at least 10 questions written down before you see me.
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. For sure, flow state yan. Flow state questions yan.
Yes.
Sige. Coach Ariel, time remaining. Or we're gonna just give this to Coach Bong na.
Ana, bigay mo na sa akin yan. Wala nang, ano.
Coach Kobe, Coach Dindo, ano? Coach Paul.
Countdown tayo, 10 seconds.
Attendance. Wala. Or
Okay.
magsa-snipe kayo.
Yeah.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
All right. Sold.
Congratulations, Coach Bong.
Sold.
Sold.
1K.
Coach Bong, congratulations.
Okay.
Mag-usap na tayo sa Facebook
Six.
Messenger.
Yes.
Higa na tayo.
Sino na tayo? Tapos na?
Yes, Coach.
Tapos na.
Tapos lang.
Si Coach Vic.
Lagi ng pinuntahan mo, Coach. Ah.
Tapos na. So si Emerito nanalo.
For 1,000, Coach.
Okay. So the next one sa next ano na natin? The next one.
Sige. Okay.
Para meron
Perito na naman mananalo nito.
Hindi naman. Buti nga kanina may meeting eh. Hindi ko marinig yung usapan.
So yun, again.
Pacquiao went for what? 6'7"?
6,007. That's the highest. Beating Coach Jeff Carriazo's shoes.
Yun yung gusto ko, Coach Jeff Carriazo's shoes, yung blue.
Oh, pwede mo namang ano eh. Pwede mo namang negotiate. Ay, bahala na kayo doon.
Don't worry if it's any consolation. If I'd rather have it in person. So whenever this COVID thing clears up, I'll bring the shoes with me and we can talk then.
Yeah. Well, this is to benefit whoever's left in YouTube and in our chat now. I didn't want to bring this up during the last meeting, but there are going to be 4 waves for the COVID. So right, they're talking about the second wave coming. The 4th one is of particular interest, of course, to it should be of particular interest to everybody, and it directly affects my field because they feel the 4th wave is going to be mental health concerns, either stemming directly from COVID or post-COVID, because as you know, businesses are shutting down. Some may not reopen, and that's one concern. Other concerns could be concern of safety. When you go out, you're thinking, what if I'm going to get sick? That kind of thing. So it seems like there'll be a great need for it. So it's important to put the word out that there are, not necessarily me, but there are people who are in my line of work that are there to serve and provide service to those who need it. Yeah.
I agree.
Wow.
Coach Ariel, anything else?
Well, yeah, again, thank you so much, dear coaches, and to those who donated. And it's been really heartwarming how we coaches help each other and be able to to give others that that are in need. Okay, just a commercial. If you're looking for disinfecting mat, bumili kayo kay Julius or to yours truly. Ha? Kaysa bumili pa kayo ng iba, siyempre, yung disinfecting mat, we're selling those. So dapat tangkilikin natin. So I posted the on Hoop Coaches. So tangkilitin ang sariling atin.
I for those who play fantasy basketball, I'm running a very competitive league, and I have 3 teams that are open with really good players in it. So if you guys do that, let me know, because I need 3 really good managers that will really take care of it.
Ako, Coach Teddy, yan ba yung league natin o ibang league yan?
Yeah, I just want to plug that. Ibang liga yan. It's even older than the one that we're playing in.
Sa tingin ng rosters,
First day,
Ay,
one
Doc.
team has. Sige. I think you're gonna get the first team. The first team has Carl Anthony Towns, Booker, Jimmy Butler, and another player. That's a pretty good line.
Sige, Coach. Ay, Doc, game ako dyan.
Okay, sige, all right. Good. 2 more teams. Alam, magaling to yan eh. Very competitive. It's hard to win against you, man.
Yes, sorry, walang dumating na
Christopher Araneta. Wait lang.
Dami.
Marami yan.
Well, honestly, he was trying to buy it at 2.5 each. So nakatipid siya, di ba? Sabi ko, I cannot do that kasi, syempre, to be fair. Ito, meron pa daw Blackwater. Bibilin din daw niya. So, nabangan niya kung kailan yung next natin. I have to get Coach Tim's. Sino pa ba yung mga, hindi ko pa nakukuha. So, yun yung mga among others. Yung kay Coach Caloy Garcia, Coach Chito Victolero. Yan. Si Coach, Boss Al also. So, meron pa naman darating na iba. And Jody Vance, meron pa. And then, I'm waiting on, LA and Mark Kagiwa kung, any item. So, we'll see.
Marami pa namang upcoming sessions.
Yes, there's the good news. We're extending. We're supposed to be today's supposed to be our last day, but since we're still on quarantine, so ECQ pa rin. So we'll continue, but not as frequent and not as many. So stay tuned on the announcement on who coaches, but and on the group chats that you are in. So, but that tomorrow there's one at 8 p.m. Ha. So Ian is gonna join daw us
Oh,
most steady. Sabi mo?
oo nga po, yun nga. Oh, yun.
Okay. Akala ko nagulat ka eh.
Parang
So
nagulat.
yun. Ayan. So yun ang tomorrow shooting coach. So maganda yun. Fundamentals of shooting. So how to teach your players how to shoot the right way, the right form. He's an inventor of shooting two shooting gadgets ba tawag doon or shooting
Shooting.
assist or ano ba tawag doon? Shooting ano ba tawag doon?
Parang shooting aids.
Band.
Shooting aid. Okay. The straight shooter yung isa niya and the other one yeah. So
I didn't realize
so,
it.
John Townsend. So it's an professional NBA shooting coach. Marami na ring NBA teams ang niya. So watch out for that tomorrow. 8 p.m. Again, thank you so much. Doc Teddy, thank you for supporting Marito, Ian, and I'd like to thank Mark Galvez, Mark Defensor, Merlin Agcamaran, Paulo Pagkalinawan, Paulo Chong, Paul Lescano, of course, yung mga classmate natin, Bambi Sibilia, Christopher Araneta, of course, Dindo, ang dami mo rin napanunan, Christopher, marami, Emilio Lagyap, Kevin Kenneth Tan, Kobe Balderas, Leo Arrigue, yun, sa mga nagstay and sa mga nasa YouTube din natin. Saka
Sir Jacob. Ayun.
Sir Jacob, of course, thank you. Blackwater Elite. Ayun. And, yung classmate ko, ayan. Our classmate, our batchmate will donate 5,000 pa.
Wow.
For the cause. So, thank you to the batch
Thank you.
1990. 90, what ko ba sinabi yun?
Nakapanganak ko lang dun eh.
Batch 1990 elementary. Elementary. The high school batch 1990 of Letran, Calamba. Ayan. Si Doc March, yan, Letran, Calamba. Yan. So, yun. Okay? So, thank you again. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Thank you for supporting. I'm sure we went beyond 20,000 because of the 5,000, no?
Yes, Coach.
Siguro kasi narinig ng mga classmate ko na tina-target ng 20,000 eh. Kaya yan. Okay? Thank you. Stay safe. Watch out again. So, ang confirmed tomorrow at 8 and then Mike Dunlap on we have 2 sessions on Wednesday, 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. So, Mike Dunlap and John Bryant, assistant coach of 76.
Oh, 76ers. He was
Tune
one
in
of our
sa social
attendees.
media for updates.
Yes. So, yun.
For one of the sessions.
Yes, with he's an assistant of Coach Will Voigt. He's moved on to the NBA as an assistant for the 76ers. So,
Brett Brown.
Hey, Coach Brett Brown.
And he's married to a Filipina. And meron siyang Filipino son, but bata pa. So watch out for that also. Okay? Stay safe wherever you are. Sana wala nang bagyo. Nakadaan na yata eh. So supposed to be 8 o'clock now eh. I'm gonna watch the news after this. Stay safe everyone. Good night. Good evening.
See you tomorrow.
And see you tomorrow at 8. Bye.
Bye, Coach. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you, guys. Pwede ba tayo pwede.
Pwede. Okay.
Few minutes after the stream.
Okay, i-off ko lang yung YouTube.